Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. With no artificial sweeteners or flavors. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Ride the current of growing your savings with Seattle Credit Union. A high-yield savings account helps your money work as hard as you do, with higher balances unlocking better interest rates. Also, you can skip the monthly fee by keeping a $1,000 minimum. Go to seattlecu.com to learn more. Effective August 3rd, 2026. Interest compounded and credited monthly. Transfer and withdrawal limitations apply. Daily balance determines interest. New money must not have been on deposit with the credit union during the prior 30 days. Additional terms apply.
Europe is just a few stripes away. There's still time to secure your summer travel with great fares. Fly nonstop with Condor to Frankfurt and connect seamlessly across Europe. Stroll through the grand streets of Budapest. Relax on the beaches of Majorca or discover countless destinations beyond. Your vacation begins the moment you step on board. Europe is just a few stripes away. Book now at condor.com. That's condor.com.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, for the third week in a row, Spider-Man Brand New Day was the number one movie. So far, the movie has made over $2 billion. Now, that tells me that a lot of people have seen it more than once at the theater. I only say that because when I was a kid, there was no on-demand where you could just watch your favorite movie over and over. The most I ever saw the same movie more than once was twice. Only because my parents were nice enough to pay for me to go so that they could have sex privately in our home. Now, with cable and streaming services, you can watch your favorite movie over and over. Or if you have kids, you can sit through a movie you never wanted to see over and over and over and over and over and over times 1,000. Yes, I'm talking to you, Frozen. And I only say that because just yesterday, my wife informed me that Frozen 3 is coming out. Woo! I informed her that I did not know there had even been a Frozen 2. But as she said, hey, we watched this movie. You get invested in the characters. So I'm going to take our daughter to the theater and see it. We agreed to disagree. There's zero chance I'm seeing that freaking movie. Now, incidentally, aside from seeing Frozen umpteen times when my daughter was younger, I used to suffer through countless episodes of Paw Patrol. The number 4 movie this weekend is Paw Patrol, the Dino movie. I'd rather eat my own arm than watch that. Oh, and Toy Story 5 was the 8th top movie over the weekend. Now, I have not seen that one, but I saw the first 4 countless times. And on that note, if you're a fan of Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp is in talks to star as Captain Jack yet again for another Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That would be movie number 6, in case you lost count. But look, there's a lot of movies we've all seen a million times. Sometimes it's our go-to movie, those movies that we've already seen, but we'll watch it a million more times if it's on. Other times, when we're a child, there's a movie we just wanted to see as many times as we could. And then, like I said, as a parent, there's movies you've seen a lot. You didn't enjoy it the first time, but that didn't stop your kids from having you sit down with them and enjoy it 500 more times in a row. So all of this leads to today's question, brought to you by our friends at Advanced Hair Restoration. So it's a 3-part question. What's the movie you watched the most as a kid? What's the movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on?
To be a part of the big show, call 206-803-ROCK. Like the Men's Room on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram at Men's Room Live. Send those emails to the Men's Room at KISW.com, and I'll watch the show live on YouTube at KISW.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. With no artificial sweeteners or flavors. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Ride the current of growing your savings with Seattle Credit Union. A high-yield savings account helps your money work as hard as you do, with higher balances unlocking better interest rates. Also, you can skip the monthly fee by keeping a $1,000 minimum. Go to seattlecu.com to learn more. Effective August 3rd, 2026. Interest compounded and credited monthly. Transfer and withdrawal limitations apply. Daily balance determines interest. New money must not have been on deposit with the credit union during the prior 30 days. Additional terms apply.
Europe is just a few stripes away. There's still time to secure your summer travel with great fares. Fly nonstop with Condor to Frankfurt and connect seamlessly across Europe. Stroll through the grand streets of Budapest. Relax on the beaches of Majorca or discover countless destinations beyond. Your vacation begins the moment you step on board. Europe is just a few stripes away. Book now at condor.com. That's condor.com.
Steady growth starts here. At Seattle Credit Union, certificates of deposit let you lock in a great rate and watch your savings flourish. Right now, earn 4.05% APY on our featured 11-month certificate of deposit. It's a simple, dependable way to grow your savings. Seattle Credit Union. Stability, growth, and peace of mind. APY effective July 22nd, 2026 and subject to change. Minimum $1,000 deposit required. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money required. Visit seattlecu.com for complete details.
Rock. Hobachols, away we go. Welcome to the 21st Amendment season, episode number 4,579. What a large and in charge program we have for you today. Guaranteed future repeat. The exciting return of your guess is as good as mine, coming up at 4:30. Our categories today, we have from ProFootballTalk.com.
All right.
The 2026 preseason power ratings.
Oh, my God. Guys, it's preseason, man.
It is.
It's preseason.
Football's an all-year thing now.
I know.
NFL football's all year.
I know.
These are what they believe to be the 10 best teams in the NFL.
Actually, like for the rest of the season or right now in preseason?
Actually, they've got them all ranked. Right now, the team that looks like the least likely to even have a chance. Any guesses?
I'm going to say Jets, Browns, or Raiders. I'll go Jets.
Wow. Okay. Jets are 29. Browns are 30. Ravens are 31.
Raiders or Ravens?
Raiders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's about it. So there's...
What's 32?
To me, those are the three. If we had relegation in the NFL, they'd have been gone years ago.
It would be the Cardinals.
Down
in Arizona. Yeah. And the Dolphins are 28th. So that's the 5 worst teams.
When you say that any year, you're
going into preseason in the NFL. Then we have what some would refer to as flyover states. These are the least popular states that they say deserve a spot on your bucket list. 20 states travelers are least interested in visiting by percentage ranking.
Sorry, Iowa. I'm just assuming it's on there.
They're flyover states. I believe the joke is, why do birds fly upside down over these states?
Why?
There's nothing worth crapping.
Oh, no. Damn.
But in all honesty, certain states...
Everybody, belly up.
Yeah, certain states you might think, well, I mean, people don't really go there, do they? And then you look at all the national parks in Utah.
Hey man, look, Utah
Montana,
is getting a little pub because of Moab, right?
Sure,
and it's beautiful. But when you see, and this is nothing against Iowa or Nebraska, but when you look at them, you can't think of a reason why you want to go unless you're being hunted by the FBI.
Correct. Now, my home state of West Virginia comes in at number 11 on the list.
Really?
Yes.
Hey,
so there's 10 states worse than West Virginia for a
change. That.
Yeah. Annual visitors in WV, 15.9 million. Huh. That's not bad.
I think West Virginia, just based on its reputation, like, hey, man, let's just go there to see if it's for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And West Virginia does have beautiful scenery and stuff.
It sure
There's
does.
just nothing to do when you get there.
Correct.
So unless,
look at it.
Unless you have a backpack and a tent.
But you have a ski resort.
Yeah. And I don't know who said it, but I don't know who said that finding yourself involved hiking. You know, like when people go, oh, man, it's got to get out, man, and find myself. Why does that involve a backpack?
I don't know.
Can I just take a walk someplace?
Nope.
I'd really go up a mountain and not be able to see anything till I get to the top?
And it's the only place in the country you could watch greyhound races.
There you go.
It is. There are a couple things, but for the most part, no, there's nothing. There really is. So those are your 2 categories. Coming up with your guess is as good as mine. Okay, also today on the program, a little programming note for you. Filled up yesterday. $72 American dollars. $72.
It's crazy.
I cannot tell you how much mine is. It's ridiculous.
$72. I was like, geez, man, what is going on?
What was the price for a gallon of gas? The place closest to me was $5.69. a couple of days ago, and you said the place in Fremont was over $6 a gallon.
Yeah, it's $6.40. Look, $6.40? I have premium. I need premium gas.
Still.
That's what they tell me because I have a turbo, right? And it doesn't drive like a turbo.
Right.
Trust me, this is not like some rocket ship I'm driving. It's an SUV, but it's got a turbo engine in it. So I have to put premium gas in the car. I filled up yesterday in DuPont, and they are $5.60 a gallon for premium.
All right.
Compared to $6.40 up here. So, when I go down there and play golf, it serves me well.
Yes.
To try to get down there, even if I'm close to E, just so I can fill up down there, and still spend $72, which is insane. But with that in mind, we have a chance for you to win $500 in gas. And that's courtesy of our friends at Angel of the Winds Casino Resort. $500 in gas from River Rock Tobacco and Fuel. What we will do is this. We will give you a secret word. At 3:20 this afternoon. Now, here is the text number you want to text to. So if you're interested in the gas card for $500, write this down now so you have it. You want to text into 20357. 20357. We'll tell you that again closer to 3:20.
Sure.
We'll give you the code word. You text it in. Maybe you got a shot at $500 in gas.
All right.
And that text, if you missed it, KISW.com has got all the information up there. Secret word is coming up at 3:20 on the program.
Right.
Now, normally we do it at 4:20, but we didn't have a choice. They gave us the times. So 3:20 this afternoon. And today on the question, we're going to talk about movies and the movies that you watched the most growing up as a kid. Now, depending on how old you are, there are a lot of different things that factor in to these movies that you watched the most as a kid. It's not the same as the generation after us or the generation now.
No, I mean, that was the thing. So the two movies there's three movies that I got to see twice when I was a kid when they came out. And again, this is there's no on-demand. VCRs weren't even a thing yet. So if you really, 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 really like the movie and were super excited about it and talked about it with your buddies, there's a chance you guys only ever saw one. So my mom took me to I got to see Raiders of the Lost Ark twice. I went once with her because she really enjoyed the movie. That was her second time seeing it. Then I was telling my friends about it, and she agreed to drop me and two of my friends off to see it again. So my parents could have sex with no one in the house. Superman 2 was another one of those movies, which I tried to rewatch within the last couple of years. That's a terrible movie.
Not good.
Oh, God, what was the other one? I don't know. Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
So those are the only movies I got to see more than once when I was growing up.
I debated this because I'm thinking, look, you go to the movie theater, you see a movie. But as far as the one I watched the most, those would have to be the ones that they put on one of the major networks.
Yeah.
So in a weird way, from the time that I was 4 years old to probably 14, somewhere in there, every year we would watch as a family The Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
So what I'm doing, I'm doing numbers on the ones that I saw the most.
But does that count? Look,
does it count?
It was released in theaters, but it was released in theaters in 1939.
That is correct.
So we only ever knew it as a TV movie. I didn't even know it was in theaters until I got older.
Well, but it's still a movie and still something that I watched every single year, no matter what.
Okay, then in that case, that's probably, honestly, that might be the movie
I'm trying to.
What's the Wizard of Oz on like a holiday?
Usually around Christmas, and it was always big talk in school. Like whatever day, there were two times where all the kids got excited, like the Rudolph, Frosty the Snowman powwow. They always seemed to put them together. That was big talk. And then when Wizard of Oz was going to come on, I mean, everybody, we all went home, we watched it without fail. But it was once a year.
I mean, if you count holiday movies, it's probably Christmas Story is probably the movie I've watched the most as a kid.
All right.
Because I would watch it every year. Hell, I still watch it every year as an adult.
I was going to say, don't you still watch it?
Now, I love it. Ted, about the time you were born, VHS came out. So then you could go out and rent stuff. But a lot of people would buy the actual copy of the movie. So depending on what family that you're going to spend the night and hang out, you could see everything from Jaws to Porky's to Revenge of the Nerds.
Porky's when the parents went to bed.
16 Candles, all those Breakfast Club movies that people would buy. So that kind of changed the game a little bit as far as being able to watch movies more on demand than not.
But what killed me with that was, right, so when VHS tapes came out, this was a game changer. And like you're saying, 'cause at least for our generation and anyone older, it's the first time you could just watch a movie whenever you wanted to. But George Lucas, being George Lucas, he basically took the longest to allow his movies to go to VHS. And I remember it killed me because as a kid, those were my movies. So you could put out anything else, and you'd watch them. They were fine, but it's like, come on, man, I want to see Star Wars. And then by the time he did that, I was old enough that some of that excitement had died away.
Right. And I have the original Star Wars trilogy on VHS.
Me too.
Before they went and doctored it.
Ruined
all
it,
up
yes.
and ruined the thing. So I still own that. With my kids, obviously, we're in the world of DVDs. And when they were younger, and we would go on road trips, the used car that I bought at the time was basically whoever owned the damn thing. I'm 100% confident they worked at Car Toys.
They just had everything.
I mean, like, there were two screens in the back of the headrest. All right. There was a DVD player back there. And they would watch movies when we were driving to Oregon or wherever we were going.
That's why we bought the vehicle that we did, is specifically because it had that.
Yeah.
And the kids were 3 and 4, and it shut them up.
Headed up to Whistler, whatever. So those movies, they included the likes of Shrek and Finding Nemo and those things. And then as they got older, they really started getting into the earlier Will Ferrell movies. They love Blades of Glory for whatever reason. The ice skating movie with Will
That
Arnett.
one is underrated. And I will say, when you get to like 12, 13, that's like, I mean, I bet me and my brother watch Caddyshack and stupid comedies like that.
That probably is the most watched movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Caddyshack. If it's on, I watch it. And, you know, it doesn't serve very well to be on television as far as how they edit it. Like, every once in a while, like, what was IFC or somebody like that would put like an unedited version on and not really care.
Yeah.
The independent film channel as far as cussing and all that stuff. But for the most part, man, you know, when Bad Santa comes on during the holidays, you're missing 50% of the movie.
There's no point even putting it on network.
Right, exactly.
I mean, the whole thing is just one giant expletive, which is actually makes it funny. Just the point of who this character is and the fact that he cusses so much. When they edit it, I'm like, he did not say monkey finger. He did not call anyone a monkey finger. He just did.
It's like watching Goodfellas on regular TV.
Like,
You can't, but you still need, but
There's
you
so
still
much
can't turn
cursing.
it off.
Right, and I will watch Goodfellas. Is probably one of those movies I'll watch almost every time it's on. But on normal TV, it is weird because you forget how much they curse in that film.
Oh, yeah.
But they have to replace it with something.
Usual Suspects. Another great movie. Whenever it comes on, I'm going to sit down. Look, Forrest Gump. For some reason, that suckers me in every single time it's on. I'll pick it up.
It's a great movie.
Well, then, and you guys make fun of me because they're kind of depressing. But I'll watch Platoon every time it's on.
And that it's just so. Don't worry. Someone on YouTube said, what the hell, Apocalypse Now, which immediately made me think of you, Ted, because I'm like, look, it's not that these are bad movies, but after seeing it once, I'm like, I don't want to feel like that again.
Yeah.
I bet I've seen Full Metal Jacket probably 20 or 30 times.
Again.
Right.
Again. Like, great movie.
See, I like
Won't
to.
watch
I
it
need.
again.
I need a release when I'm watching a movie. I
That
need
is
2
not
hours.
bad.
I can't have it be too heavy. I need a lot. Like last night, 9 o'clock. You think there'd be something on a Sunday night? I'm flipping through and I see Major League. You know,
All
Tom
right.
Berenger, Bob Uecker with Bob
Charlie
Uecker.
Sheen.
Oh my God, it's Wesley Snipes. It's
Yeah.
it's a great movie, and I started watching it again, and I'm like, this movie is absolutely freaking hysterical.
It is.
You forget how funny that movie is. I'm like, and for whatever reason, Bob Uecker is just a comedic genius in the way he delivers all his lines. I was laughing out loud, getting stoned watching Major League last night. I was like, this is a solid movie, man.
I think my go-to, and my wife falls into this trap too. The one, if it is on, and it's on more than you think it is, it's Rocky IV, right?
Rocky IV.
Right? Russian dude, right?
Yeah.
And my son was even like, because we tried to get him to watch it, and he's like, Dad, this movie is stupid. I said, you're 100%. It is absolutely stupid. This is so basic. It is so dumb. The acting is so horrible. And I'm like, man, and I watch it I never look for it, but if it's on, like, we're watching this movie, period,
I mean,
until
still,
the movie is
look.
done. But I get sucked in every single time.
I think at that era, it did not matter what he did. I would watch the movie. It could be Throw Mama from the Train. Or, no,
Couldn't do that
he
one,
wasn't
buddy.
in that, was he? That was DeVito and Schwarzenegger.
I did see that movie, though.
Throw Mama from the Train?
Yeah, of course.
Terrible. But whatever it was, I mean, Rambo was great.
Rambo was awesome.
First Blood was great.
Fantastic.
There were a lot of turds, though, that Stallone came out with, like Cliffhanger and all these other ones. But I mean,
Yes.
like, I'm going to watch the movie. I don't care what it is. Stallone's in it. It's got to be good in my mind as a kid.
I mean, look, maybe it's just that. Maybe it's a nostalgic thing. Like, I know this movie is stupid. And the more I watch it, the dumber I realize it is. But on some level, I like it more and more. I know exactly what's going to happen. I know all of the dialogue. There's no surprise. And my wife and I will sit there and watch that movie.
I mean, I'm the same way with Denzel.
What
I
movie?
don't like all his movies, but like if there's one on and he's in it, I'm like, I'll give it a...
Give it a chance because you typically he makes good movies.
Correct.
Well, he always
That's
plays
what-
the
yeah.
same person, just, what scenario is he in? He's always a little bit cooler than you. He is shockingly tougher than you would imagine.
For a guy with no muscles. I mean, he
Exactly.
doesn't come out like he's never in a sleeveless shirt.
He's not jacked.
No, he doesn't do anything.
He's just so cool that somehow he's a badass.
He just walks around like Soggy Man. Like,
And then when you see him in real life, you're like, why do I buy you as an action hero? But I do. Same thing with
like,
Liam
like
Neeson.
Bruce Willis, man, he had muscles back in the day. All those guys had
Denzel to me
Statham
is a better. He's not just an action star. He's a good actor.
He is a good actor.
I mean, you ever seen Glory?
Yes.
Yes.
Like when he
That's
runs,
the only movie you ever bring up when you're defending how good of an actor he
he
is.
gets that tear going.
I know. And it's
It's
always that
awesome.
scene.
Even Keanu.
It's a great scene.
Keanu, no disrespect. He's a great actor. Soggy. I mean, he doesn't like come like that action figure.
John Wick's pretty badass though.
He is badass.
I watch
but
John Wick every
you
time,
tell me.
too.
I bet you could bench more than he does. Easily.
I don't know. He's
Keanu?
Now he knows Kung Fu. Look, man, because of all these movies that he's done, I think he has accidentally picked up on how to defend himself. And he's such a calm individual. To me, those are the guys you worry about.
Yeah.
I don't want to have any kind of problem with it. I feel like that's the guy that's going to beat your ass.
So our
Those
question,
John Wick movies, too cool, man.
what is the movie you watched the most as a kid? What is the movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gator Light, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gator Light hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Ride the current of growing your savings with Seattle Credit Union. A high-yield savings account helps your money work as hard as you do, with higher balances unlocking better interest rates. Also, you can skip the monthly fee by keeping a $1,000 minimum. Go to seattlecu.com to learn more. Effective August 3rd, 2026. Interest compounded and credited monthly. Transfer and withdrawal limitations apply. Daily balance determines interest. New money must not have been on deposit with the credit union during the prior 30 days. Additional terms apply.
Europe is just a few stripes away. There's still time to secure your summer travel with great fares. Fly nonstop with Condor to Frankfurt and connect seamlessly across Europe. Stroll through the grand streets of Budapest. Relax on the beaches of Majorca or discover countless destinations beyond. Your vacation begins the moment you step on board. Europe is just a few stripes away. Book now at condor.com. That's condor.com.
Steady growth starts here. At Seattle Credit Union, certificates of deposit let you lock in a great rate and watch your savings flourish. Right now, earn 4.05% APY on our featured 11-month certificate of deposit. It's a simple, dependable way to grow your savings. Seattle Credit Union. Stability, growth, and peace of mind. APY effective July 22nd, 2026 and subject to change. Minimum $1,000 deposit required. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money required. Visit seattlecu.com for complete details.
3 rows, electric, room for plants. All ways forward with Kia.
It started as brunch in Ballard. Then somebody says, let's take the ferry. And suddenly I've got 6 people, 1 wet dog, an aggressively large houseplant, and a kid already asking if we can get ice cream when we get to Bainbridge. My Kia EV9 seats up to 7, has the range for days like this, and gives us the space to say yes when brunch accidentally becomes a whole side quest.
Kia has a vehicle built for the way your life actually moves. Find your way forward at kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK from the Pinky's Plumbing Studio. You're in the men's room.
Here's a flashback, bit of a badass. Do we know who Martin Cove is?
Martin Cove?
Martin Cove, he did a lot to his face, plastic surgery-wise, but you still can recognize the guy.
All right, I'm going to Google this son of a bitch.
He was
All
the
right.
villain in Karate Kid and Cobra Kai.
Oh, yeah.
You know that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy that ran the dojo.
Yeah, he looks like just a total badass.
He
Yeah.
always played a bad guy because that's what he looks like.
He had to be evacuated from his home in Tennessee recently due to rising floodwaters. This past Saturday, Cove, his partner, and a 12-week-old puppy rescued by boat after the water struck first, showed no mercy, and surrounded his home.
Jesus Christ.
He said, quote, I just look out the back and there's a river, like a major river. He also praised the first responders who helped him. Quote, what we don't realize that these people put themselves on the line every day, put their lives on the line to save us, my 12-week-old beast, myself, and my old lady. Cove has lived in the area for 5 years. This is the first time that something like this has happened. He blames overdevelopment. But either way, he had to be rescued over the weekend there.
Martin Cove. Okay.
And I believe that's all I know him from. I don't
did
recall
some bit. I'll put it this way: when Karate Kid came out and I saw him, I recognized him as playing the bad guy, like bit parts and like Starsky and Hutch, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Shows that my parents watch. He was always the bad guy or a tough guy, but that was the first time I ever paid attention to him. Hello, Jackson. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola. All right, Jackson, what's your movie lineup?
Ooh, okay. So growing up, I was obsessed with the movie Rango.
Rango?
Rango.
Oh, what's that
I
about?
never saw that one. That's a lizard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this cowboy lizard. It was such a good movie. It's played by Johnny Depp, and the villain is played by Bill Nye, the dude who played Davy Jones. Basically, same protagonist and villain from Pirates of the Caribbean, but different character.
Okay. How many times do you think you saw that movie?
I don't even know. Definitely double digits. I remember one time I watched it like 2 days in a row, twice both days.
Now, no disrespect to your game based on that movie. I'm just assuming you haven't had any kids.
No, I don't have any kids. I'm a college student.
What movie will you always watch if it's on now?
Any Marvel movie, pretty much. I think they're kind of stupid, but whenever they're playing, I just kind of like get drawn to it, and before I know it, I'm at the.
No, that's not a bad call.
I mean, here's the thing about a Marvel movie or DC, whatever. Like, obviously, they're stupid based on the fact that it's superheroes, but it doesn't mean they're bad. But yeah, by nature, they're dumb. But you still have a great time. And look, I enjoyed all of them. Although my son did see the Spider-Man Brand New Day, went with a couple of buddies the first weekend, and he was super excited. He came home. I said, "How was it?" And his quote was, "It was the worst of the Marvel movies."
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Everyone else, and he wasn't being mean, and he liked Spider-Man. Make no mistake. The man even told me we were watching whatever the one was before this current one, and he'd said, if I could have any superpowers, the caveat being, I don't want to fight bad guys. He wants to be Spider-Man. Okay. So, all right, but yeah, I thought the movie sucked.
What is a movie you watched the most as a kid? What's a movie you watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch when it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Alan. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, gentlemen.
Hola.
All right. When I was a kid, you could go for like 35 cents, go to the theater, stay there all afternoon. So I've watched Robinson Crusoe, USN, with Dick Van Dyke, probably 15 to 20 times.
And you would go to the theater just to watch this over and over?
Oh, yeah, because we only had two theaters, and the other theater was Sound of Music, and I thought that was a girl movie, and I was not going to watch that.
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, so until I finally found, it's a great movie. But, a 9-year-old only knows it's a girl show. One I watched with my kids, I probably have seen absolutely every episode of Xena, Princess Warrior multiple times.
Okay. How old were they when they started watching it? Because I got stuck with the Paw Patrols and Peppa Pigs and all that crap. So I'd rather watch Xena, Warrior Princess.
Well, I agree. But they were probably 10 to 12 years old.
Okay.
I have two daughters.
What's the one that gets you now when it's on?
Oh, by the way, Xena Princess Warrior, I was in California, and at the hotel, they were having the 20th anniversary of the last show. And I did not realize that was a huge lesbian show. I had to call my daughter and say, is that true? She goes, yes. All these powerful, empowered women. Of course it's going to be a lesbian show. I had no idea. And then the one I'll watch right now is Notting Hill whenever it's on.
Notting Hill.
I'm not sure I've seen that.
Is that a Hugh Grant movie?
I think so.
It is. Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts.
What is it about that movie that you like so much? Because to be honest with you, I did not expect you to say Notting Hill.
All right. There's this one. He loses a girl, and he's mourning. He can't. He's in this sad, melancholy state. And so it's summertime, and he's walking down the street of Notting Hill. I've also been on that road. I've seen the Blue Door bookstore. Anyways, but as you walk through there, it's summer. Then it goes to a windy fall day, and then he's still walking on the same street. It's snowing. And then it's back to springtime, and the girl comes back, and he has his chance encounter with her. And it's just kind of a very cool way that the director portrayed the passage of a year where he was so melancholy, and he went on all these blind dates with all his friends set him up with.
Now, you said that Hugh Grant's character, he was mourning the loss of his wife or girlfriend?
No, well, the deal is Hugh Grant is he's a bookstore owner.
Of course he
And,
is.
And Julia Roberts stumbles in. She's a star. And basically, he spills orange juice on her, and he invites her back to his little place that he shares with his crazy flatmate. And she's changing the clothes. He's very awkward because he realizes she's a star. He's not. They have a moment, and then she starts liking him. He starts liking her, and then he finds out that, he's really not in her league, and he gets butthurt about it, basically.
Oh, so like life.
I've actually been to Notting Hill, and the reason I was there is because my wife also likes that movie. I've never watched it. I don't want to. But the one time we're in London, the tube takes you reasonably close. So she's like, I want to go to this place. And I'm looking, I'm like, do you want to go to Notting Hill because of the movie? She's like, straight up, man. And it turns out that area was actually very, very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if we walked by the Blue Door and all this, but that's why she wanted to go there, was because of that movie.
Well, it's kind of a posh little neighborhood in London.
It is. It's not rich. The people aren't snooty, but they all make a little bit more than you.
Well, when Singles comes on, I'll just watch it to see what I can recognize.
In Seattle, yeah.
And I mean, it's tough.
Oh, God. Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's tough now because half the buildings have been torn down. There are certain areas where you go, I know where that is. But for the most part, you're like, it's like disappearing in Seattle.
Yeah, entirely.
Like, you just don't know. What is the movie you watch the most as a kid? What is the movie you watch the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
I want to say with Singles, I think one of the outside exterior shots was like whatever their apartment building was. I guess they didn't have like a courtyard that they would like hang out in.
All right.
I feel like it's on Capitol Hill. Like I used to walk by it.
It might be. Didn't they do a lot of shooting in that general area?
And Queen Anne.
Well, it's weird too. Is like I don't know where Animal House was filmed, but the actual outdoor they use for that's in Eugene. So I have a picture in front of that house, but obviously they didn't film it inside that frat house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No. Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
That's a movie I got to watch again.
Animal House.
Stripes, Animal House, all those old movies.
Stripes was great. Yeah.
Anything National Lampoon kind of got their hands around, or Harold Ramis. It's going to be good stuff.
Hello, Mary. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
We can't hear you either.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear us now?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. What was the movie you watched the most as a kid?
I was calling just to answer what I watch with my boys, and it's still a favorite. Stand By Me.
All right.
Yeah. Not bad. How many? Now, do they like it as much as you?
Yes. It's a family movie.
Now, how many
it's
times
about somebody being found dead on a railroad tracks. I mean, it kind of has
It depends on your family, Miles.
All right, well.
Like if it's the Addams family, this is fantastic.
Two boys. It's kind of a coming of age for boys movie, too.
Sure.
Yeah.
How many times do you think you've seen it?
50, maybe?
Jeez.
All right.
Louise.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So there was no favorite movie of yours when you were a kid? Even if you only got to see it once, but you're dying to see it again.
The Wizard of Oz.
All right. There you go.
All right.
I think all kids pretty much united around
unpopular opinion. All right. And I've watched this movie a lot. But it's okay. Goonies.
I got nothing
It's
out
okay.
of it, man.
It's okay.
I'm with you. I've watched it. I don't know that I need to rewatch it.
I don't. I saw it once when I was younger when it came out, and there was a lot of talk about it. And at the end of the movie, I'm like, it wasn't bad,
Right.
but it did not move my personal needle. And then the kids got wind of the idea that this was a great movie to watch. So we watched it again with the kids, and I tried to be, I don't know, very open to it. And again, I'm like, it's fine, but even my kids are like, hey.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
It's fine.
I like Astoria. I like Cannon Beach. I like that whole area. Sure. Seaside, Gerhardt, I think it's a beautiful little area. It's easy to get to. You can go down there and spend the weekend real quick. I want to like it, but I can't because it's fine. Okay.
People that like it really like it.
They really, really.
And the guy bought that house, and he's allowing people to go up in that that street and check it out, which is probably driving his neighbors nuts.
Here's a hot take for a movie for you.
But it's packed up there.
I think the movie, I like the movie. I don't have to watch it every time it's on. But I also do enjoy the Eagles. Right?
The Big Lebowski?
Big Lebowski. I think people go way too deep on that. It's like you can't like. It's like we can't like the Eagles because of he said it in the movie over and over.
The Big Lebowski ranked as one as far they broke it down by genre. So as far as comedies that people will rewatch, The Big Lebowski is one of them. And I'm right there with him. I saw it, and again, it's fine. I do not need to see it again. It's not. It's
okay.
funny.
Well, also, do you drink a White Russian every time you go to a bar? If that's the case, like, you know, what I mean? Like, if you're really that into it,
the only thing I took from that movie was you will tell someone the rug really brings the room together. That seems to be a universal thing you can say, but I mean it when I say it. But I'm obviously quoting Big Lebowski. But after that, I'm like, it's fine.
What is a movie you watched the most as a kid? What is a movie you watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
I think my take on the Big Lebowski is this, and I think the people that in my camp agree. Like, it involves a lot of characters that you really, really like. They're just not in a situation that I care about. You know what I mean? I'm like, all these characters are kind of fun. They're pretty cool. This just isn't the situation for them to be in for me to give an S about what happens.
You guys seen John Goodman lately?
Lately? Yeah. With all the weight loss and everything?
If he walked by me on the street, I would have no idea that's John Goodman.
Yeah, I know. He looks
his face is just gaunt. Like,
it's weird.
He is skinny.
Yeah.
He is a big dude, though, like tall-wise as well.
But I still don't think I'd recognize him.
I think that's the only reason you might recognize him. I think he's that tall of a dude. You'd be like, who is that?
That's John Goodman. Skinny John Goodman.
Right. What's like I always tell the story about being at a football game at LSU. And me and my buddy kind of snuck down. We're near, like, the sidelines. And he's like, I think Shaq's here. And I'm like, that's got to be him. And he's just walking down the sideline, but he's just so much bigger and taller than everybody else. They were so like, I wonder if that's Shaq.
If you think it's Shaquille O'Neal, there's a very good chance it's Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, they asked John Goodman, like, why did you choose to live in New Orleans? I don't know if he still lives there now, but an interview I read about him. He's like, the food.
Yes.
I moved here for the food. He's like, I love the culture now. I love everything about it. I've always loved the city.
But the
food, main reason that I moved here is because I love the food.
And he looks like a guy that loved to eat good food.
I don't know if I'd ever move anywhere just because of the food. But I guess if you had the money to do it, you could. But
yeah, I mean, look, New Orleans has a lot of other stuff to offer too, culture-wise.
Sure.
But the food is
that good.
You got a basketball team, football, and then just partying in the streets.
Yeah,
and food.
And we lucked out because, I mean, I honestly do believe Baltimore is one of the better food cities in the country.
Like, there's so many other reputations in front of it. It takes a while to get there.
Correct, right? Like, I'm partial to D.C. because I grew up in PG County.
Yeah.
But Baltimore's food scene's better.
You know, we had a conversation about this over the weekend, and I said, it just seems ironic to me. The places that are notorious for the best food also have some of the highest crime rates.
Yeah.
Memphis, Baltimore, New Orleans.
Kansas City,
man, right. The
St.
food
Louis.
is fantastic. That's what it was. So this woman, she had just gotten back from St. Louis. And so she had said her friend moved there like 2 years ago. And she's like, I just kind of refused to visit her because I had this idea of St. Louis. And she said, it was actually really awesome. She goes, man, they have a great culture, awesome vibe. The food is good. I said, just remember that. If the city is known for being violent, the food is going to be outstanding. I do not know why those things correlate, but they really do. You don't hear about people saying Salt Lake City is the best food. No, they don't.
I mean, Detroit has great food.
Okay. Chicago has great food. Philly has great food. Boston has great food. I mean, you can go on and on. Atlanta
Boston's
has great
okay.
food.
Boston's okay.
They do what they do well.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
But yeah, the South has great food. The South is also exceptionally violent. You're going to Mississippi, right?
I am.
And, man, the food is dynamite. And so is the murder rate. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Jackson. Jackson always shows up.
Yeah. Great food, and you'll be shot.
But Biloxi was one of the best dinners I've ever had.
And I'd never lived there.
Yeah.
That place is so depressed. It looks so dangerous, but the food is outstanding. So I don't know what it is. Like, look, we might kill you, but we're going to feed you first. You're going to be real happy.
You could get a better meal in the gas station than half the places around this country in some of these cities. I'm dead serious.
You're not kidding, man.
You're right. I never really thought about it, but there's definitely a correlation between danger level and food level.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, she brought up St. Louis. I said, that's why. I said, whatever reputation you thought it had, the thing that wanted to keep you out of there, just know
I know one.
That means the food is good.
I know one. That sucks. As a matter of fact, I can't even think of
it. High crime rate, but bad food?
High crime rate, should be beautiful. It's on the ocean. It's
on the ocean. Hang on. East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast. It sucks. I'm telling you.
Jacksonville.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing redeeming about that city. And there should be.
Jacksonville, again, if you go for Florida, Georgia, it's one of the best weekends of my life. But overall, that place sucked.
Yeah, no, it does.
It's horrible.
Right, it's great for a tailgate.
Sure, because the food.
Yeah.
The drinking.
How can you F up a beach?
Jacksonville
Seriously,
found a way.
You're a city on a beach. That really does not happen on the East Coast.
And people still don't want
Other
to go
than Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa's got a beach, but it's not like a beach. It is a beach.
Jacksonville, right. You're right there.
What is a movie you watched the most as a kid? What's a movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Gator Light, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. With no artificial sweeteners or flavors. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gator Light hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
Ride the current of growing your savings with Seattle Credit Union. A high-yield savings account helps your money work as hard as you do, with higher balances unlocking better interest rates. Also, you can skip the monthly fee by keeping a $1,000 minimum. Go to seattlecu.com to learn more. Effective August 3rd, 2026. Interest compounded and credited monthly. Transfer and withdrawal limitations apply. Daily balance determines interest. New money must not have been on deposit with the credit union during the prior 30 days. Additional terms apply.
Europe is just a few stripes away. There's still time to secure your summer travel with great fares. Fly nonstop with Condor to Frankfurt and connect seamlessly across Europe. Stroll through the grand streets of Budapest. Relax on the beaches of Majorca or discover countless destinations beyond. Your vacation begins the moment you step on board. Europe is just a few stripes away. Book now at condor.com. That's condor.com.
Steady growth starts here. At Seattle Credit Union, certificates of deposit let you lock in a great rate and watch your savings flourish. Right now, earn 4.05% APY on our featured 11-month certificate of deposit. It's a simple, dependable way to grow your savings. Seattle Credit Union. Stability, growth, and peace of mind. APY effective July 22nd, 2026 and subject to change. Minimum $1,000 deposit required. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money required. Visit seattlecu.com for complete details.
3 rows, electric, room for plants. Always forward with Kia.
It started as brunch in Ballard. Then somebody says, let's take the ferry. And suddenly I've got 6 people, 1 wet dog, an aggressively large houseplant, and a kid already asking if we can get ice cream when we get to Bainbridge. My Kia EV9 seats up to 7, has the range for days like this, and gives us the space to say yes when brunch accidentally becomes a whole side quest.
Kia has a vehicle built for the way your life actually moves. Find your way forward at kia.com. Kia, movement that inspires.
An old gym membership you forgot you even had, you're not going to use. Now a Pinky's Plumbing membership? Now you're speaking my language. Hey, it's Captain Ron. With the Pinky's Plumbing Gold membership, you're going to get free inspections, along with discounted pricing, and the best part, totally free to join. So the next time the neighbor kid tries to flush a grilled weenie down the toilet, let Pinky's save the day 24 hours a day. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When the plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves. You hear that?
YOLO!
That's an internet troll telling you to put all your money into a single investment.
YOLO!
He wants you to liquidate your emergency fund
YOLO!
and buy a digital racehorse named Silicon Steve.
YOLO!
Stay vigilant. He's very persistent.
YOLO!
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
The shenanigans continue. This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
You want some gas? Yeah. $500 worth? From Angel of the Winds Casino Resort, this is a $500 gas card. You can use it at River Rock Tobacco and Fuel. Again, thank you, Angel of the Winds Casino Resort.
Yeah.
So, you want to text...
That's a good prize.
You want to text to 20357. 20357. All right, that's where you want to send the text. The secret word is angel, as in angel of the winds.
Oh,
text that to 20357. Text angel now. That is your code word. Good luck. That's a hell of a deal. Okay, Entertainment Weekly. Oh, we'll have more gas tomorrow, by the way. And Jolene was going to have some tonight for you at 7:20.
More opportunity.
7:20 tonight. Entertainment Weekly, they put out their list of the best action-adventure movies of all times.
All right, see how many of these I've seen. I enjoy action-adventure. You know, when you go to the, I don't know, if you're on Xfinity and they break it down by genre.
Correct.
I tend to go action-adventure the most.
Okay, from 2022, coming in at 20th, that would be RRR.
I have never heard of that in my life.
I have not either. I didn't know if it was just
RRR.
Is it RRR?
Do you think it's
RRR?
It's an Indian language movie. That would explain why we're not familiar with it.
Yep. Okay. Romancing the Stone from 1984.
My mother loved that movie. And again, when this movie came out, you had to go to the theater and see it. And I'm not kidding. I think she probably went like 7 times.
Who were the two main stars? Was that Goldie Hawn or was that Sharon?
Who's the chick? She talks like this now. I can't think of her
Sharon
name.
Stone?
No. She was big back in the day. Real cute.
I could see
just
her
as she's
too.
gotten older, her voice is here. And I believe Michael Douglas, I think he was
That's
the lead.
Romancing the Stone. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What is her name?
I got to look it up. Miles, you know exactly who it is.
You know this woman, so hold on. We can't move forward until I know. Romancing the...
Kathleen Turner.
Thank you.
Okay, very good.
Turner,
Very good. 18, they say Speed from 1994. Great movie.
Saw that.
Sandra Bullock.
I was watching a little bit of that the other day. It was on cable.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
From 2003, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl.
I saw the first one. I just didn't enjoy it,
That
so
is
I
the
haven't
first one.
watched. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I saw that one. I just didn't particularly enjoy it, so I didn't watch it anymore.
I watched it on a plane recently. It holds up. I enjoyed it.
All right. Say these are the best action-adventure movies of all time. The Matrix at 16.
Yep.
Yes.
The Great Escape from 1963.
Never watched.
Never saw that one.
That was before my time.
I watched Chicken Run.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid from 1969.
I've only seen the ending of that movie, and I remember very specifically my buddy Leon. He was just telling me he had a dream that we were essentially Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. We were surrounded by the Bolivian army, just me and him against them, like the end of the movie. I'm like, did we die? It's like, no. So, like,
That's
yes.
Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head at the end
Yep.
there, right?
Yep.
B.J. Thomas, I believe. Oh, what else we got? Mission Impossible Fallout. John Wick's on the list. Die Hard, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. At number 9, Raiders from 1981.
Hell yeah.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day from 91.
Again, that is, to me, the Terminator movie.
It was a great movie. It was very good.
Number 7 from 1969. I've never heard of this one. On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
That's James Bond.
Mm-hmm.
I have not seen it, but I'm familiar with the title.
Which Bond?
That was Sean Connery. Sean Connery.
Okay. Fugitive from 93.
It was okay.
No, it was not.
Wait a minute.
That's George Lazenby.
Why is that George Lazenby?
Yeah.
He's the one
That's
they
why I've
chased
never
out.
seen it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Which Fugitive was a good movie. I really liked that.
That's a great movie. Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Damn straight.
Adventures of Robin Hood from 1938.
Oh, Jesus.
1938.
Did
It's
they-
number 4 on the list.
Was it like Errol Flynn or something?
I don't know.
Did they talk?
Yeah, see?
Exactly.
I'm Robin Hood. Yeah. I'm here to steal the treasure to give it to the poor.
Aliens from 86.
Great
Third.
movie.
It was Errol Flynn. Good job, Steve.
I actually had absolutely no idea. Just
It
threw his
was
name out there.
100%.
All right.
Here's a good one from 95. Number 2 is Heat, which I thought was a very underrated movie, but apparently it's not because it's number 2 on the
Heat
list.
is great and one of the best shootout scenes of all time.
God, yeah.
As far as the best action adventure movie of all time, Scarface. They're saying it is from 2015. Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, God, yeah.
All right. There
You
you
know
go.
what? I am an apologist for the Mad Max movies. If they are on, in fact, I will just watch them. I will seek them out on demand just to watch. I love those movies.
Our question, what is a movie you watched the most as a kid? What is a movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
By the way, do you remember Road Warrior as far as the Mad Max movies go?
Yeah.
All right. So I saw that. Maybe I was 11 years old or something. But the point was, our house was on the market. And anytime we did an open house, my parents would take us to the movies. So my mother, thinking that Road Warrior, she's like, oh, it just seems like a big car chase movie. And it kind of is. That movie, I mean, there are rape scenes. It is brutal. And again, so I'm like 11 or 12 years old watching this, and I'm thinking, my mom's cool for bringing me to see this. And look, there's nothing gratuitous or sexy about it. It was awful. But it was one of the coolest movies I'd ever seen in my life. Like, I'd never seen anything like that. And after the movie, my mother's like, my God. I'm like, don't worry about it. That was great. Mm-hmm. She did not take me back to see that one, but I've since seen it 1,000 times, man. But I love those movies.
Yeah, there's something about Mary. I remember Bernie saw it. He called me and was like, hey, tomorrow we're going to see this movie. It's that funny. So we went the next day to see it. And then I want to say, like, the next day, I saw my brother, and I was like, hey, you're coming with Bernie and I. We're going to watch. I think we went to that theater 4 times to watch that movie because we thought it was so fun.
But there was so many kitschy movies back then that had violence, but the violence didn't matter.
Like what?
Oh, God, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, that was
It's
so
just part of the
stupid.
movie. Death Race 2000.
That was super kitschy.
We'd also watch, I don't know that I ever saw it in theaters, but on VHS, the Faces of Death series.
I saw it on VHS, yes.
Narrated by Richard B. Gross at the time. What is the movie you watched the most as a kid? What is the movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Greg. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, I love your guys' show.
Oh, thank you, man. Hola.
I think when I was a kid, my sister and I, we had a VHS recording of Young Frankenstein, and we got to the point where we knew pretty much every line in that movie.
Mel Brooks lends himself to you memorizing every line. He has a good knack for that in his movies.
Yeah, that was a classic for sure.
And by the way, one small detail you might not know about the movie, and the only reason I just read a book about Mel Brooks. It's hysterical if you read it. But he said they wanted to do Young Frankenstein. They wanted to do it in black and white. The whoever the distributor was, whatever, the producers are like, absolutely not. You cannot do it in black and white. Nobody wants to see a black and white movie. So Mel Brooks, as he does every time he has to deal with corporate, said, you're absolutely correct, whatever. When they screened it, it was in black and white. The audience loved it. So then corporate shut up and acted like
you
it's
can't
their
change it
idea.
to color at that point in time. They had no Ted Turner technology.
Well, that's the thing. So he's like, we just didn't tell him, and we did what we're going to do anyway. And the other thing is, Frankenstein had the zipper at the bottom of his neck in Young Frankenstein. Because when he kind of did it as an homage to Frankenstein. It's like, I'm not making fun of it. It's kind of an homage. But the people behind Frankenstein said, okay, you can do this, but you can't do the Bolton neck. And it was like, Jesus, man. He's like, that's kind of Frankenstein's thing. They said, no, you got to figure out something else. So one of his people were like, dude, let's just do a zipper. And he goes, and there it was.
Okay. What was the movie you watched the most with your kids?
Both my children were different. My daughter, we watched any Harry Potter movie that would come on, we would watch the whole thing. My son had to be the Avengers, anything Avengers.
Man, I feel like you lucked out. I really do. Yeah. Like, those movies, they're fine. And just because I sat through the Frozens and all that kind of thing. But, yeah, those two, all right, we can do that.
So what do you watch if it's on?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt, Shawshank Redemption.
Yep, I agree. I watch it every time, too.
I think Mike might be in there with you with Shawshank. Because anything's...
Also,
Mike, are you a big Shawshank Redemption fan?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Greg here was saying that's his go-to movie as an adult.
I'll tell you this. As far as breaking out of jail, there was the movie Escape from Alcatraz with Clint Eastwood growing up.
Yeah.
But I still think my favorite escape from jail scene ever is at the beginning of Raising Arizona. Back to John Goodman when they bust out through the sand in the desert.
Yeah.
And like the two convicts come out. That's kind of the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole premise. You got two guys
exactly.
broke out of jail. What is the movie you watched the most as a kid? What's the movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie you'll always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, Cholas.
Hola.
So, massive movie buff, so I had to condense it down as much as I could. So the movie I would watch repeatedly as a kid was The Last Starfighter way back when.
I remember when it came out. I've actually never seen it, which surprises me myself that I'm saying that.
It was actually great. The whole premise was this kid was a geek. He would play a video game, and it turns out to be a training program to go fight in space and against the aliens in a spaceship and blah, blah, blah. It was... Yeah, I dug it.
Well, it's kind of funny. They kind of do that now with the military. Not that they're teaching kids to do that, but they said that, one, a lot of the kids that play these video games now, they have found that when they are brought into the military, their ability to operate different machinery excels. And then there was, I don't remember what, it was a tank or something. They had this big complicated system, right? And essentially, like someone from Microsoft said, look, man, if you basically scaled this back to kind of replicate what the kids do with video games, you'll be amazed at how many more people are competent and how much quicker they are to get a handle on it. So they kind of scaled it back, and it's proven to be true.
That's exactly right, because there's some studies or case studies where kids are put in, given a video controller, and it looks like they could command an entire tank without much issue by themselves, which is insane. But
yeah, exactly.
Anyway, moving on. The movie I watched with my kids repeatedly if I have a choice. Spaceballs, Mel Brooks.
Okay, now,
seriously.
what if you don't have a choice?
Pizza the Hut.
If I don't have a choice to watch with the kids, believe it or not, the Christmas Chronicles with
is that
Kurt Russell?
Goldie Hawn and all that.
Russell. Yeah.
That wasn't a bad movie.
It's not bad, but I got suckered at. Let me rephrase that. It was fine the first time I saw it. My wife had watched it with the kids. I get home from work. She goes, "Hey, man, have you heard of these?" I'm like, no. Let's watch them. And the first time I watched it, I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. It's not bad as far as the kids' movies goes. And then, like anything with kids, again. So by day 2, and this is like the 9th time I've seen it, like, guys, we have to watch something else or Daddy's going to drink himself to death.
Mine was Shrek. I was fine with Shrek. Shrek on repeat and me were friends. I didn't have any problem with that movie.
But DreamWorks and Pixar do better. I mean, I want to say the first movie I got stuck always watching with the kids was Finding Nemo. And that's not a bad movie.
It's a great movie.
But again, you just, honestly, like,
there's a limit.
30th time you've seen it. And it is a very, very good movie. It took me longer to get sick of that movie than probably Frozen was one and done for me, but I still saw it a million times. But the other good one was Monsters, Inc.
Oh, it was a little long.
It was a little long, but, like, I appreciate it. Right, it could have been done quicker, but where they dragged it out, I was okay with them dragging it out, but I saw that movie a lot.
Back to John Goodman. Mm-hmm. What is a movie you watched the most as a kid? What's a movie you watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
I don't know that I've seen the original movie where what are the little yellow dudes?
Oh, the Minions.
Oh, Despicable Me.
Right, so I've only seen like a couple of the later ones, but the Minions always seem kind of funny to me.
That's what.
I mean, I was just watching. I was like, oh, let me see what the people are into.
Like Despicable Me wasn't bad. I didn't know anything about it. I knew Steve Carell did the voice, so I'm like, all right. And Office was so trending hot, so I'm like, okay, we'll watch this. And it's not a bad movie, but for me, again, the Minions made all the difference. I'm like, these guys are awesome, and obviously, I was not alone in thinking that. Hello, Bear. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
An old gym membership you forgot you even had, you're not going to use. Now a Pinky's Plumbing membership? Now you're speaking my language. Hey, it's Captain Ron. With the Pinky's Plumbing Gold membership, you're going to get free inspections, along with discounted pricing, and the best part, totally free to join. So the next time the neighbor kid tries to flush a grilled weenie down the toilet, let Pinky save the day 24 hours a day. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves.
You hear that?
YOLO!
That's an internet troll telling you to put all your money into a single investment.
YOLO!
He wants you to liquidate your emergency fund
YOLO!
and buy a digital racehorse named Silicon Steve.
YOLO!
Stay vigilant. He's very persistent.
YOLO!
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
The first ever Infiniti QX65 feels unstoppable. In a world that is frozen in its ways, this sporty fastback SUV never stops moving forward. Turbocharged performance, intelligent all-wheel drive standard, ProPilot Assist 2.1. This is a ride beyond the expected. This is unstoppable progress. Discover the first ever Infiniti QX65 at InfinityUSA.com. 2027 QX65 expected early summer 2026.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I originally was going to say Brother Bear, but actually I changed my mind. I'm going to do Smoke Signals.
Smoke? Is this a
movie
you watched as a kid?
That is a movie I watched as a kid, yeah, Smoke Signals. It was one of the ones I grew up with. It was one of the first movies that has natives on screen and behind the screen.
All right. And what is it about, beyond just it being about smoke signals?
It's not really about smoke signals. I don't know why it's called Smoke Signals. There's probably a reason, but it's about these two natives. I think they're cousins, but one of their dad dies. They have to go on an adventure, go across state, pick up his stuff. and then they come back. It was an adventure. It was a real good movie.
Okay, Miles just pulled it up. Nothing about it seems familiar, but okay.
I highly recommend it.
Do you have kids now?
I don't have kids. No.
All right. Well, what would be your go-to movie as an adult? It's on. You're watching it.
A go-to movie as an adult.
Yeah, if it's on, you're going to watch it.
Joker.
Okay.
Joker.
All right.
Heath Ledger?
No, Joaquin
No,
Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Right.
Phoenix.
I didn't see it. Is it worth seeing? Because I kept hearing mixed reviews, and I'm like, look, man, I don't know. Is it good?
It's not bad if it's not very comic booky, if that makes sense.
Right. And I'm
So
okay with that. But is it?
It's a different take. It's a different look of it. You know, it's kind of one man's descent into madness.
Sure.
So it's an uncomfortable movie for sure.
All right.
But it's worth a watch at least once. I don't think I'll watch it again, but it was worth one watch.
It was heavy, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
they don't treat him well.
If it's heavy,
Correct.
I don't want to watch it. I just don't like feeling.
Yeah, me neither.
I should say that it's heavy. It just seems like it's really, really dark.
Yes.
Yeah. Whereas, like, the war movies I watch are dark, but at least I'm like, well, it's kind of historic.
And and the climactic scene when he kind of officially crosses the line into Joker, that's a bit stunning. That one comes out of nowhere, and it's pretty. That was pretty cool.
Okay, maybe I'll check. My wife was talking about some movie this weekend. I don't remember the name, and I do not care. But I guess it's some book that she's already read, and she goes, "Oh my God, they're making it into a movie." And me and my son are sitting there, and I'm like, What is so exciting about that? And she goes, I swear to God, every woman on this planet is going to walk out of the theater bawling their eyes out.
Is this the Wicker guy?
No.
Oh.
And I looked at my son, and I
Of course
just
I saw
said,
that one.
I don't know why women will spend money to cry. Like, knowing you're going to be sad and cry. I'm like, why? She's like, I don't know. I'm like, it's just so weird. Like, guys don't like being sad. Like, you watch Old Yeller, like, never do it again. Brian's song, never do it again. If there's a movie that makes my wife bawl, she will watch it over and over and cry all the same. My son thinks it's insane. And I said, well, it is. But this is her thing. But then she'll call her friends that are like, oh, my God, I love that movie, too. I watched it like 8 times, and I bawled every time. And I'm just like,
why? Why?
Why do you want to feel
Let's
like
relive
that?
a bad thing.
Right, they're not crying. Like, guys cry in triumph. You know, for you, Ted, Rudy finally got on the field. Maybe you shed a tear, something like that. But I'm like, no, you're crying because your character died a horrible death of, like, slow cancer and lost her mother along the way as she watched her dog get hit by a car. And you're like, let's watch this again. I'm like, no.
I like watching horror movies that make me laugh.
Yes.
That's why I want to see that Ice Cream Man movie.
Yes.
I recently went out of town. You know what my wife decided to watch all by herself?
What?
Sophie's Choice.
Again. You're like, dude.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It was heartbreaking.
No one is saying they're not good movies. I'm just saying, why do you want to feel the depths of human misery at least Disney? As much as I dislike Disney movies, at least they figured out, look, we're going to make you sad at the beginning. There are the parents. They're dead. But you did not get to know them very well. You just know they're not around. And then the rest of the movie gets gradually more positive.
Right.
Like, my God.
I didn't have to watch Marley and Me.
No, you don't.
Okay, so my wife had already read the book, and she was crying while reading the book. So over a period of like 3 days, I would come home, and she's crying. And she explained what the premise is. I go, I understand. We have a dog, whatever. You don't have to explain the whole thing, but I understand why you're upset. Like 2 years later, the movie comes out, and she's like, we have to go. I said, okay, first of all, there is no plural in this. You told me what this is about, and it's about the death of a beloved dog. And you're
People
crying
cried with a book.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's
My wife
insane.
had bawled. So I refuse to go to this movie with you because I'm not going to feel good. And so she went to see the movie. She bawled again, and I'm like, right. And she goes, it was great. And I go, look, I'm not disputing whether or not the movie's good. I'm just saying you already knew.
So she loves dog death.
Apparently, there's some weird thing, man.
What is a movie you watch the most as a kid? What's a movie you watch the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Plumbing problems stink, and consistently worrying about upkeep does too. Good news. With a gold membership with Pinky's Plumbing, you get free inspections and discounted pricing when Pinky's comes to your home. In short, a Pinky's free gold membership saves you money on your plumbing needs. Plus, you get $100 off when you mention my name, the Ted Smith. And always remember, if it's stinky, call Pinky's. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinkies.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves.
Shh. Listen.
Hey, guys.
That's the sound of a multi-level marketing pitch.
This is life-changing, you guys.
Sounds like she wants you to buy lots of essential oils.
They are so essential.
And then have all your friends buy essential oils.
Are you more of a geranium or lavender fan?
Don't look her in the eyes.
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
The first ever Infiniti QX65 feels unstoppable. In a world that is frozen in its ways, this sporty fastback SUV never stops moving forward. Turbocharged performance. Intelligent all-wheel drive standard. ProPilot Assist 2.1. This is a ride beyond the expected. This is unstoppable progress. Discover the first ever Infiniti QX65 at InfinityUSA.com. 2027 QX65 expected early summer 2026.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it. Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
From the Pinky's Plumbing Studio, you're in the men's room. Text the guys at 206-803-ROCK.
So Disney kind of does like a Comic-Con every year to tell you what they're going to do for the rest of the year. DisneyCon. It basically is. It's called D23. So here are the major movie announcements coming out this year.
From Disney.
From Disney. All right. You have Avengers Doomsday, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and Haley Atwell. Also a clip of Hugh Jackman. So maybe he pops up. All right. Okay. We have the X-Men reboot casting. Adam Driver will play Minister Sinister. Chris Abbott will be
the Sinister Minister.
Charles Xavier. That one's coming out in middle of next year. Then you have Frozen 3. Kristen Bell took the stage and performed a new song at the Comic-Con.
That's actually what gave rise to this question. My wife brought it up yesterday. Hey, she's telling me this like I'm going to be excited. Did you know they're putting out Frozen 3? I looked at her and said, I did not know there's a Frozen 2. She said, yes, you did. I said, no, I did not. She said, I took your daughter to see it. I said, I believe you. I just didn't go, and I put it out of my mind. And I get where she's coming from. She said, look, when the kids are young and you start watching these movies with them, Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., all that, you know who these characters are. So you kind of want to follow what their full storyline is. And I just told her, agree to disagree. I do not care.
Let's see, Coco 2, coming out in November 2029.
Saw Coco.
Oh, okay, yeah. As a teenager with a new haircut in this one. Zootopia 3.
Saw Zootopia.
Officially in the works. Star Wars Starfighter. Director Sean Levy and Ryan Gosling stopped by and shared more details at the convention. He plays a pilot, and it's set in a brand new galaxy.
Okay. Still far, far away or real close?
It's a brand new galaxy.
Real close.
It's within a 20-mile radius.
Lilo and Stitch 2. Lilo and Stitch, the first one.
I saw that.
That movie's been out. It seems like a long time to come up with Lilo and Stitch 2.
Or are they doing a live action version?
I thought they already did the live action version.
Right, but I mean, are they doing a sequel to the live action version?
I would not think so, only because that thing was panned, and I think people hate it.
Yeah,
I think.
Rami and Michelle 2. Lisa Kudrow and Mira Sorvino.
Oh, yeah.
The Bluesy movie. That'll hit
Bluesy
theaters
or Bluey?
August. Bluey. The Bluey movie. Not the Bluesy.
Bluesy movie sounds like.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Sit back and play this on.
Secret to.
I'll tell you a story about that off air.
Yeah, Succotash Lightning.
Incredibles 3. Focusing on the two oldest kids, Violet and Dash.
I didn't know they put out 2.
They did. That was long awaited.
I saw the first one. It was decent. Yeah.
Those are the big ones coming out. Our question, what is the movie you watched the most as a kid? What is the movie you've watched the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
Hello, Spencer. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola, gentlemen.
Hola.
So, I gotta say, the number one movie that I enjoy watching with my son, Magnus, shout out because I know he's listening, is Legos movie.
Is that the Will Ferrell one?
Yeah, that's the Will Ferrell one.
I did see that. Now, with that in mind, do you watch all of the other the Lego Batman and all that stuff that's come out?
Oh, yeah. Lego Batman, so it's got to be like original Lego movie, Lego Batman. I mean, Lego Batman's he's cool, man.
What was the movie what was the movie you watched as a kid?
As a kid, gosh, it had to have been like Indian in the Cupboard or,
Oh, nice.
Wait, what movie?
Indian in the Cupboard.
Indian in the Cupboard?
The Indian in the Cupboard. So it was, it's a weird movie. So
close the damn door.
Right. So this kid gets this like antique cupboard, and he's got just a couple little toys that he's got there, and the main one is this little Indian toy, and he puts it into the cupboard, and when he turns the key and locks it up, the friggin' little toy comes to life. It becomes a real person. So it's been so long since I've watched it, but it was a really neat movie. We watched it a lot when I was a kid.
Okay.
All right.
What movie will you watch if it happens to be on? You're going to watch it.
If it happens to be on, I mean, it's got to be the one that I always watch. I mean, either my two favorites are Super Troopers and Boondock Saints. If those are on,
very similar movies. Yeah.
Are you going to Super Troopers 3?
Oh, absolutely, 100%.
Did you hear the interview that the morning show did with them? About 3 weeks ago, something like that.
What? No, I didn't hear about that. But I'm definitely gonna check that out. Where was that at?
They were in studio. You should check it out. It's probably 3 or 4 weeks ago. But
only 2.
Only 2.
Just 2. Yeah.
But yeah, the morning show interviewed the cast of Super Troopers 3. They were in studio, man. Look for it online.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, anything Broken Lizard, I love all their stuff.
So,
yeah, I'm with you. Their movies are pretty good.
Actually, you know what? They were at the Comic-Con. We're in San Diego.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my daughter had zero interest. Like, that's the one thing where I'm like, ooh, the Super Troopers guys. She's like, uh-huh. Moving on. Like, cool. All right. We're here for you. All
right. That is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because you're right. I would stop and watch those guys.
Yeah, because they were kind of walking by and they're going to whatever conference room they're going to do their big thing in. And, I mean, there is a mob of people behind them, right? But what's funny is when you walk to the Comic-Con, everybody's dressed like whatever it is they like. And there's 10 billion different things. The people following Super Troopers guys, they look like me. Like, there's no costumes, nothing, man. Hello, Anthony. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Doing great.
Oh, good. Good to hear.
So what was the movie you watched the most as a kid?
The movie I watched the most as a kid was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Nice. Now, how old are you?
I'm like 55.
All right.
So how did you pull that off, man? Because, again, it was in theaters, and my mother was nice
like
enough.
80-something or other. So, like, that's when I actually was able to go. I mean, like, I didn't go to a lot of movies as a young kid. I mean, I watched, like, the stuff that they showed every year, like The Sound of Music and Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But when I really started getting into movies, that's that was about it right there. Raiders was the one that really got me in.
Also, it seems at that time, obviously, you're going to school unless it's the summer.
Right.
So for me, it was always like, you get dropped off at the mall, you can stay there for 2 movies. You know, so one parent would take you, one of our friend's other parent would bring us back, whatever the deal was. We'd always just watch 2 movies and, go to the courtyard, get some food.
That was about it.
Come home. It was always a great Saturday or Sunday. But they would never pay full price. You always had
matinee, bro.
You're matinee all the way.
You had to go before 5 p.m. That was period. Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
And what movies did you get stuck or perhaps you actually enjoyed watching with them?
Actually, I enjoyed the Jurassic Park movies with my son. He was really into dinosaurs. Not so much now, but he knew about as much as any archaeologist that I could think of.
Did you show him the earlier ones, or is this more of the Chris Pratt era?
No. He started out with I believe just before Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Then went back and watched the original.
That's the best.
He was really big into that one.
Yeah, that was a well-done movie. I think my son has seen that since, but we saw the most recent one in the theater. And, like, we both we had the same agreement, and I knew what we were going to get out of it, which is the movie's terrible, but the dinosaurs effing people up is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And as dudes,
Yes,
that's
exactly.
really why we're sitting there.
I saw one of the Chris Pratt ones. It was on HBO or something.
Like, it's fine. You just want the
it's
carnage.
an action movie, so I was like, all right, that's fine.
What movie will you watch if it's on?
Oh, hands down, Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone's
I got
a great
that
call.
one. I have that movie memorized.
That's not a bad call, man. I haven't seen that movie in years.
I can't remember the last time I saw it on TV.
Better Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
It was between that and Wyatt Earp. Because that was who was that one? Dennis Quaid.
They kind of came out. They kind of came out at the same time.
Dennis Quaid. Yeah, I remember that one.
No, Val Kilmer killed it.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Costner's Wyatt Earp to me was a little more
Kevin Costner-y.
Yeah,
I mean,
everything he does is more Kevin Costner.
It was hard. His Val Kilmer was so good.
He was awesome.
He was Doc Holliday, so it's very hard to be like, oh, I want to watch a longer version of this that's more accurate.
One of the better Costner movies that no one ever saw was this movie called Fandango. When he was
I never saw
when he was
that.
first starting out. That's a pretty epic Kevin Costner movie.
What is it about?
Because he's not really Kevin Costner yet.
Buying tickets.
It is, yeah, right. It is about a quest to find a bottle of buried Dom Perignon in the desert. Dom, what's a champagne?
Perignon.
I've never had it. I don't know.
Have I? I don't know if I have.
But it's a quest with friends to go and dig up this bottle.
Is it like a comedy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I can't picture Kevin Costner being funny, and that's
But he's
not
not
an
Kevin. He's
insult.
not Kevin Costner yet.
Okay.
That's what makes it great. He hasn't turned into that swarmy character.
That's what's great is it's not Kevin Costner
because
yet.
he's look. He could be in Yellowstone. He could be in. I mean, you name it. He's basically the same person all the time.
He's Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I mean, he just is. Yeah.
What is the movie you watch the most as a kid? What is the movie you watch the most with your kids? And what movie will you always watch if it's on? 206-803-ROCK.
He's pretty funny. I thought he had good comic chops in Tin Cup.
Yeah.
The golf movie.
I mean, look, it wasn't terrible. It's still. Here's the thing, and I don't know if this is a compliment or an insult for Kevin Costner, but if he's on screen, I'm always aware that it's Kevin Costner, if you know what I mean.
All right.
You never get lost in the character. So this is Kevin Costner, and it's not that he doesn't act well. I just never. I'm like,
Well, it's like Tom Cruise without the action.
Yeah, this is what Tom Cruise would do.
See, I know Tom Cruise. I know it's going to be action. I know it's going to be cheesy. I know what I'm getting.
But he does it well.
Other than The Last Samurai. That was a little unbelievable.
Well, yeah, you think?
Yeah, I sure do.
I will
But,
argue until I go to my... Look, I think Tom Cruise's two best roles, this is just my opinion. Taps may have been his first movie. He had to be 16, 17 years old.
He's young in that movie.
But it was a great movie, very depressing, but he played a fantastic character. And Tropic Thunder, when he plays the old agent...
But you don't realize it's him.
You don't realize it. Because I'm laughing at this guy, and I'm telling my wife, like, this character's awesome. She's like... You know that's Tom Cruise. I said, no. I'm talking about the old guy, the agent. She's like, right, that's Tom Cruise. I'm like, it can't be. And then when he kind of looked through the makeup, I'm like, I'll be damned, it's Tom Cruise. I thought he crushed that. He was hysterical.
Yep. I mean, he's pretty good as Maverick at Top Gun.
Again, but look,
Days of Thunder.
But it's just, and look, again,
Cocktail.
Nothing against Tom Cruise.
Cocktail's a great movie.
But it's just Tom Cruise being Tom Cruise. Is he a bartender? Is he flying a plane? Is he taking on like the Russian mob? Like, it's just Tom Cruise. And then even when he does interviews, you're like, you're still Tom Cruise. Like, nothing changes, man.
That's how I felt about Denzel Washington in the latest Gladiator movie. Gladiator 2. Look, he did a wonderful job. He's Denzel Washington. He is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Is he?
It still felt like Denzel Washington in ancient Rome.
I feel like there's a difference, though. Like, are you a great actor or are you charismatic, right? So with Denzel Washington, he can be a great actor. And I did not see Gladiator 2, but even the commercials, when they showed him, I feel like he'd be like, my man, right? I mean, there's just,
It's like,
it's like you're in ancient Rome. Why do you just sound like freaking Denzel Washington?
It's like they went back in time where it's like, there's Denzel Washington, film him.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, Danny. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hola.
All right, so I had a VHS tape that I taped off of, or my mom had taped off of like an HBO free weekend. Now, I'd seen all these movies before, and two of them in theaters when they first came out, but I used to watch this tape all the time, and it was Gremlins, Goonies, and Ghostbusters. And so those ones I watched all the time.
Who's your favorite character in Gremlins? Because, like, for me, straight up, it's Stripe.
Stripe as far as the Gremlin characters go, but I always love the bar scene where the Gremlins are just going crazy, and then there's the one playing cards, and then the one, of course, that flashes Phoebe Cates.
Yeah, I would too if I'm a Gremlin. I got nothing to lose. Yeah. Hey, Phoebe.
I wish he'd flash me.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a quick theory about the whole, like, people that about Goonies, real quick, if you don't mind.
All right.
So I know you guys all said it's a fine movie. I think the biggest thing to be a big fan of Goonies is you had to be between 6 and 10 years old and see it in the theaters when it first came out. Because anybody I've talked to that saw it as an adult or as a teenager, it just doesn't hit for them the way it hit for people like me. I was 6 years old when it first came out.
That's fair. I was a little aged out of it.
What's that?
Yeah, I was a little aged out of it. I was close, but it just didn't quite land.
What is a movie you'll watch if it's always on?
I'll probably get crap for this, but I'm a big apologist for the movie Armageddon. I love that movie. Yeah.
I mean, I want to give you crap, but I get right. It is a load of fun. It is so stupid, but it is a lot of fun.
I mean, you just can't get away from just the blue collar guys going on an adventure to space, and they get tear into a meteor.
Take a shot every time Aerosmith starts singing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, like I knew that movie was dumb when I saw it, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah,
you're like, all right, man. I get, and they're not trying to change the world with this. They probably even said this movie's stupid.
He has to sacrifice himself to save the world.
Even finding just all the dudes on the crew.
Right. And, of course, they all have, the weird attitudes and all that kind of thing. But you like them. Right? Okay. All right.
Some bad movies are good.
I think a lot of bad movies. Like we were talking about the Avengers movies. These things make $1 billion, but they're stupid. I mean, the premise is dumb, but it's still fun. Right? You watch movies with Thanos. Like, this entire situation is absolutely jackass ridiculous, but it's a really well-done movie. Or even Jurassic Park, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
There's giant dinosaurs running around the park and they can eat people. Like, that's stupid. But
don't go to that island.
You watch the movie and you're like, this is a good movie.
And
we're Star Wars fans.
It's supposed to just be fun.
Yeah, that's exactly it, man. Very dumb stuff, but fun. I mean, think about it. Star Wars. Always defend the movie. Like, the stormtroopers are trained military guy, and they couldn't hit a goddamn... you know what I mean? It's just like... but we sat through it. They got all this tech, and the main bad guy still can't breathe on his own, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? Like, everything about it is stupid. Ewoks helped rebels take... This is an empire, man. They rule the galaxy, and these fuzzy little sons of bitches with, like, some rocks...
They had home field advantage, man.
Took out a trained military. Like, come the F on, right? I blew up the freaking Death Star, but I'm still like, awesome movie. Yep. But stupid. I know that. It's fine, a good movie should be stupid and fun. I truly believe that. Hello, Mike. Welcome to the men's room.
Hi.
Hola.
Hola. What movie did you watch as a kid, man?
As a kid, I wore the tape out on Pinocchio, of all movies.
Wow. Okay. Pinocchio, like the cartoon one?
Yeah. I would watch it, rewind it, watch it again, rewind it, and I was just obsessed with it for some reason as a child.
Okay.
All right. Damn, didn't see that one coming. Okay.
Do you have kids?
I do not have kids.
Okay. What do you watch now if it's on?
If I see it on, I will always stop and watch the 1989 Batman movie with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. One of my absolute favorite movies of all time.
I have not seen that one, and it was campy and stupid, but again, it was fun. But I have not seen that one in a long, long time.
I liked Birdman.
Oh, yeah, Michael Keaton again.
Yeah.
What was the deal? He used to, play a superhero, or he used to be a superhero?
He used to be a superhero.
Like an actual one?
No, like he played it.
He did play it.
Yeah, or maybe he was. Something. I can't remember exactly what was going on.
Did you guys like Mr. Mom?
It's like a blur between the two.
It was okay. It was fine.
All right. Me and my brother used to watch that movie all the time for some reason. We thought it was hilarious.
I mean, right. At that age, definitely a movie worth watching. I remember I did chuckle a couple times. It never landed with me. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
All right. Well, yeah, I think the movie that I watched the most growing up was like The Outsiders. Great movie.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. And then, I mean, there are a few others, but yeah, I think that was pretty good.
There's
And
there's probably not a bigger all-star cast in the history of movies.
The way it played out.
As far as just being a movie that doesn't, put 20 people on screen and have
Well, you
little
didn't
vignettes.
know they'd be all stars. Like that movie finished, and like all of them went on to do well. Now, do you have kids?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do have 2 boys. So I think growing up, we had to watch Cars every day.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then the other one that I really liked was How to Train Your Dragon.
That was a good one.
That was a pretty
Have you done the Cars ride at Disneyland?
We have, yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah. Hey, you race your family. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good ride for sure.
What movie will you watch every time it's on?
It's got to be A Few Good Men. That movie just pulls you in every time. So
Yeah.
I got to watch that movie over and over.
Okay.
It's amazing that movies can do that. Like, I've seen this movie a million times. Don't mind if I do, watching it again.
I can recite it verbatim, what he's about to say, and I will still watch it again.
Still to come, your guess is as good as mine. The categories include America's least popular states and the NFL. And we got your emails coming up next from the men's room at KISW.com.
An old gym membership you forgot you even had, you're not going to use. Now a Pinky's Plumbing membership? Now you're speaking my language. Hey, it's Captain Ron. With the Pinky's Plumbing Gold membership, you're going to get free inspections, along with discounted pricing, and the best part, totally free to join. So the next time the neighbor kid tries to flush a grilled weenie down the toilet, let Pinky save the day 24 hours a day. Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
All right, the wait is over. Fiber-powered Wi-Fi from Xfinity is finally here. We're talking fast, reliable Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work better together. From gaming to streaming to working from home, and enjoy low lag when you're gaming or video chatting. It's Wi-Fi so smart it can heal itself if there's a problem. And with the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee, you can lock in your price with no contracts or commitments. So get on it. Visit Xfinity.com today. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Select plans only. Fiber connected to premises by coax.
PNC Bank brings you Call of the Wild Money Moves.
Shh. Listen.
Hey, guys.
That's the sound of a multi-level marketing pitch.
This is life-changing, you guys.
Sounds like she wants you to buy lots of essential oils
They are so essential.
and then have all your friends buy essential oils.
Are you more of a geranium or lavender fan?
Don't look her in the eyes.
Guard against wild money moves with PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
The first ever Infiniti QX65 feels unstoppable. In a world that is frozen in its ways, this sporty fastback SUV never stops moving forward. Turbocharged performance, intelligent all-wheel drive standard, ProPilot Assist 2.1. This is a ride beyond the expected. This is unstoppable progress. Discover the first ever Infiniti QX65 at InfinityUSA.com. 2027 QX65 expected early summer 2026.
T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up.
I'm Sarah Bowl.
Yeah, I'm Frank Bowl.
A reliable network is key for us. And with T-Mobile, it's been wonderful. And going to the 55 plus plan saved us so much money.
A lot.
And that's important. Trying to keep costs down. The home internet's been perfect. It's fast, it's quick. The setup was so easy, it took less than 15 minutes.
It was like, ta-da! If you want simplicity, coverage, reliability, you want the whole package, T-Mobile has it.
Right now, T-Mobile customers 55 and up can get 2 phone lines on America's best network, plus America's fastest 5G home internet for just $30 each.
$30 per month each line with autopay plus taxes and fees. Minimum age 55. Pricing for home internet rely on 2 lines of Essentials. Choice 55. $35 connection charge per line required. Best mobile network and fastest 5G home internet based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 2H 2025. All rights reserved.
Time to go back to school with Famous Footwear.
Why does it always sneak up on us?
It's like when your kid tells you about a bake sale the night before.
Then it's store-bought all the way.
Stores are the best.
Like Famous, with 800 stores, they're always nearby with shoes from the best brands like Jordan, Nike, Adidas, Birkenstock, New Balance, Skechers, and more.
Right now it's BOGO. Buy 1 pair, get 1 half off at Famous Footwear. And shop in-store to get $10 to spend this fall. Some exclusions apply.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Las Vegas was built for stars. And on August 22nd, 2 of boxing's biggest take center stage. Rolly Romero never follows the script.
This is my game.
Teofimo Lopez has never needed one.
This guy's got a big mouth.
For years, they've had plenty to say.
All you do is talk.
But with World Championship gold on the line, can they back it?
Teo, I'm here. I'm going all in.
It's time to put up or shut up. Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. August 22nd.
I'll shut you up.
Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Your guess is as good as mine. Coming up, our categories: America's least popular states and the NFL. But first, time for a few emails from the men's room at KISW.com. And on the topic of movies, here we go. As a kid, I saw Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor at the drive-in 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Why? It was the second movie in a double feature at 3 different movies. And the friend's dad was staying for both movies to get all his money's worth.
Yep, sounds like a dad.
Fair enough.
I love that movie.
I've seen it once. It's been a million years, but I remember liking it. Only once, yeah.
Huh. All right.
Guys, I was a preteen. We had Silence of the Lambs and a VHS. Recorded off of HBO Free Preview. My buddy had Terminator 2 on VHS.
Nice.
Those are the 2 movies I watched the most as a kid. That from Eric in Puyallup. Another, when I was a kid, I watched the movie Splash every day after school.
Oh, yeah.
My son is obsessed with Godzilla and watched the 2004 Japanese movie Godzilla Final Wars more times than I like to remember. Movie I'll always watch, tied between Shawshank and the Kill Bill movies.
All right.
Amy says the Hangover movies are on TV all the time. Always end up watching if I come across one of those. Those and Step Brothers and Anchorman. Step Brothers, another underrated Will Ferrell movie.
Correct. That one I definitely have rewatched probably 5 times.
Yeah. Oh, guys, my movie on repeat is What About Bob? Grew up with my dad living off grid in the summers. Didn't have a huge movie collection. Basically had a handful of movies, and somehow What About Bob became the one. Probably seen it more times than any sane person should admit. What's funny is that as a kid, I love Bob. As a middle-aged adult, I find myself rooting for Dr. Marvin. Poor guy spends a whole movie getting stalked, manipulated, driven insane, while everyone around him acts like Bob is the greatest person they've ever met. Movie somehow tricks us into loving the exact person we'd be hiding from if they showed up at our vacation house. To this day, it's the only movie I own and watch often. That from Mrs. Irish.
That is a great movie, man.
And he's right. Your opinion of Bob changes with your age.
Pacho's movies I watched the most as a kid was Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Greatest dumb comedy of all time. And the Cannibal Corpse scene is pure cinema. Movie I watched the most with my daughter is Spirited Away. She's really into anime.
Isn't that a horse movie or something?
No, that's Spirit Stallion of the Cinema. Very close, though. No, Spirited Away was a Miyazaki film, I believe is his name.
Okay. My daughter would probably dig it then.
Really into anime, and I have learned to love it a lot, as well as a result. Lord of the Rings trilogy are the movies I watch whenever they're on. I make it a point to watch them all from beginning to end periodically as well. Rock on, guys. That from Steve.
To be honest, like Lord of the Rings is a little kind of nerdy-ish in my opinion, but those movies are really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really well done. Although a friend of mine, she gave the best review. She's like, she only saw the first one. And I'd seen it. I'm like, man, they did a good job. She's like, man, the whole thing to me is like, what does she say? Get in a fight, hide in the woods. I'm like, okay, well, you did kind of sum it up.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I've seen that movie too many times I could quote basically any time or any line in the movie. That was a classic.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I mean, Team America.
Yes.
Guys, the movie I watched the most as a kid was Wizard of Oz. The movie with my kid was Mary Poppins. And the movies I'll always watch are Forrest Gump or Pulp Fiction. That's from Wendy and Everett.
Very similar movies. They should do a mashup of those two. I'm going to have to shoot Marvin in the head.
See, and it's funny, Forrest Gump, I liked it, but that's not one I really rewatched.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's on, I will watch it.
It's just so long.
It is long. And my kids, they were watching it with me a couple Christmases ago. They had never seen it. And we started about midway. So they didn't know what it was, but they liked Forrest Gump. Unfortunately, he just started in the military. So they didn't see the Bubba scene coming. And I mean, there was a lot of consolation on my part as a dad. I mean, they were just no good. I'm like, yeah, sorry, guys.
Guys, I must have watched Weird Science back when it came out and subsequently on video 50 times. I was about 16 at the time. There wasn't a funnier movie to me for a long time. By the way, you guys are up there in the funny scale. Love the show.
Oh, thanks.
What was the line in that one? The chicks can't hold the smoke. They can't hold the smoke. That's the problem.
I don't know why I laugh at that every time.
Exactly. Watch Titanic every single night from ages 5 till 8.
Boy.
Fell asleep at the same point every time, just before Jack takes Rose to third class.
Yeah, baby.
Taking you to third class, man.
Third class.
Yeah.
We do dirty things down here.
Fellas, I don't have kids. It's awesome. So I answer part 3 of the question. The movies I watch if they're on. Wolf of Wall Street. Full Metal Jacket. 1917. Is that John Belushi or is that 1943?
No, 1917 is World War. Is that one? I want to say they filmed it all in one shot.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be like the trenches of World War One.
Tropic Thunder. Casino.
Nice.
Goodfellas. The Departed. Reservoir Dogs.
The Departed, strong.
So, Ted, I feel like the two of you could movie marathon together.
Me and this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% in.
Pulp Fiction, both Kill Bills, Django Unchained.
Nice.
Joker, The Origin Story. Star is Born, Walk the Line, The Dirt, Rocket Man.
All right.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Forrest Gump, The Hills Have Eyes, and House of a Thousand Corpses.
Damn.
I could keep on going, but I won't. So many great films out there. Liquor and Horse, guys, that from Dan.
I'm just going to say Dan likes movies. I mean, they were all over the place, man. Good for you, though.
Okay. Time for a couple extra emails here. What do we got? Let's see here, guys.
Who are the extra emails brought to you by?
Oh, well, I guess they could be brought to you by...
Ya's a Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
I guess we can also dip responsibly. We just don't have any birthdays.
Dip responsibly.
What's going on with
No
the
one
birthday?
was born on this day.
Yeah.
Nobody.
We do need to get a contestant on the line for Your Guess is as good as mine now, 206-803-ROCK. Your Guess is coming up. Couple extra emails. We got the best covered chocolate. Gentlemen, catching up on the podcast on the Odyssey app, you guys were chatting a while ago about the best chocolate dip things.
All right.
A lot of what was on that list I like, but something I felt was left off was chocolate-covered pineapple. It is so good. My wife is from Hawaii, so I'm used to the pineapple Dole Whip, pineapple spears, etc. They're all fine, but chocolate dip pineapple, I'm always down for that.
I have never had that in my life.
That sounds great.
It does.
Never heard of that.
It makes so much sense. How have we not eaten that?
I've been chugging a ton of pineapple juice.
I've heard.
Yes, I have.
Got any compliments, Miles?
Not yet. Subject is cottage cheese. Cottage cheese.
Okay.
Cottage cheese, all right.
A thing I hate more than anything. Let's see. Catching up on the Odyssey app, I have finally a family clam dip recipe with minced clams, garlic powder, black pepper, and some clam juice for consistency that Miles might like. Served with wavy lays. Was my dad's mother's recipe we had after attending midnight Christmas Eve Mass every year while they were alive. Then we had turkey dinner. This is the only way I can eat cottage cheese. Take care, guys. That from Julie. I'm assuming the cottage cheese is also a part of all that.
Yeah, I would think so.
God,
see, I don't mind cottage cheese, and I like clams. So to me, that recipe on point.
That is absolutely I'm not going to say anything, Julie, because maybe it's great. I just can't take cottage cheese, and to mix that with clam.
I mean, look, it does not sound good on the surface.
sounds
I will
horrible.
grant you that.
God,
but I think it'd be good.
Well, and people have a really hot and cold relationship with cottage cheese.
To me, it just tastes like extra creamy dairy. It's more the
Mine's
consistency. Because again, it's like someone took a cheese stick, chewed it up, and then spit it in a bowl, and then refrigerated it. But it tastes good.
Yeah,
that's the word.
I'm with you.
I mean,
Like,
look,
even now talking about it, like, oh, maybe I should get some cottage cheese.
the thing is, I honest to God, I didn't even want to try it. And then when we had kids, that's just one of the go-tos for kids. So I finally tried it, and I'm like, this is not bad, man. I'm down with some cottage cheese.
Time to go back to school with Famous Footwear.
Why does it always sneak up on us?
Famous to the rescue.
They've got all the best brands at the best prices.
And BOGO. Buy one pair of shoes, get one half off. Shop in-store to get $10 to spend this fall. Some exclusions apply.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
At Great Wolf Lodge, there's adventure for the whole family. You and your pack can splash away in the indoor water park, where it's always 84 degrees. There's a massive wave pool, a lazy river, and tons of water slides for your pack to enjoy together. And the fun doesn't stop there. Get ready to explore and play at adventure-packed attractions from Magi Quest, a live-action game that takes place throughout the lodge to the Northern Lights Arcade. There's also a bunch of great dining options and complimentary daily events, like nightly dance parties, all under one roof. And the best part? With 22 lodges across the country, you're always only a short drive away from adventure. So bring your pack together at a lodge near you. Book your stay today at greatwolf.com and strengthen the pack.
Las Vegas was built for stars. And on August 22nd, two of boxing's biggest take center stage. Rolly Romero never follows the script.
This is my game.
Teofimo Lopez has never needed one.
This guy's got a big mouth.
For years, they've had plenty to say.
All you do is talk.
But with world championship gold on the line, can they back it?
Teo, I'm here. I'm going all in.
It's time to put up or shut up. Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. August 22nd.
I'll shut you up.
Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
Yeah. All right, time for a little Your Guess is as good as mine. It's an easy game to play. We get a contestant online. You pick from one of two categories and then try to see if you can get as many right in said category before 3 strikes and you're out.
Did we get a contestant on the line? We did get one, then they dropped off.
Okay.
If someone hurries up, maybe we can get them on.
206-803-ROCK. Either way, the two categories. We have, according to Mike Florio, is that the guy's name?
Yeah, Florio.
Yeah, from PFT.
That's right. From Pro Football Talk.
We have the man. Ted said it.
We have the 2026 preseason power rankings. Then we have the least most popular states that people visit. They say they deserve a spot on your bucket list. Either way,
did they explain why they should be on the bucket list?
Not really. They just say like basically the ones that people don't really go to.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it happens in most countries. Right, like when I go back to Ireland, I was telling somebody I specifically want to go to some of the cities in the middle because most people are just going to stay to the coast.
Yes.
So I feel like it's the same thing in the States. I think like most countries, you just tend to be on the coast as opposed to the interior.
I want to say it's like 80% of the population on any given country that has a coast, that's where the population is. Places like Australia, you get it. Because if you're in the middle, you'll die, right? I mean, it is
right. There's
top
nothing
of the
there.
scorching earth and all that. But like in the U.S., I mean, I feel like mentality goes a long way as well.
You can also see population-wise. Most people don't live in the middle of the United States.
No.
I mean, it's just not.
It stops in the Mississippi, and then it's kind of barren for a hot minute. Then picks up again on the coast. Anytime they show like the not even the population map, but just like the night light map.
Yeah.
Like everything east of the Mississippi is completely lit up. And then Seattle, there's a big splotch. Portland, there's a slightly smaller splotch. Then nothing. And then the rest of California.
I would also rather be hurricane as far as bad weather.
All right.
I'd almost rather be on the coast and deal with a hurricane and the flooding from a hurricane than I would be on a river. And I've lived on rivers a lot. Just as far as flooding goes and how
because
devastating
rivers
they are.
take longer to recede is one. And I feel like you hear a lot about flooding from hurricanes, but rarely do you hear that roads disappear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're like, we're rivers. You're like, dude, half the town's gone. So
okay,
but some of the most beautiful places, like for me, Montana is unreal. But
Sure, that's a different kind of river though too.
Yeah,
it's kind of more of like a streamy river. Like it's a tributary. It's one of the ones that are like
and no one
feeding
lives
in
there.
Yes, exactly.
All right, hello, Jim. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, hola.
Hola.
Jim, welcome to the program. Your guess is as good as mine. Do you want to go with the most least popular states to travel? They say the state travels are least interested in visiting by percentage ranking. Or do you want to go with the 2026 preseason power rankings in the NFL?
I'll go with the states.
You're going to go with the states.
All right.
Okay, Jim. Basically, there are 50 states out there. These are
what?
Yep. These are the 10 least visited states as far as people wanting to go there in the United States of America. You know how the game is played. Try to get as many right in said category before 3 strikes and you're out.
Okay. Alabama.
Alabama is not in the top 10, believe it or not. Alabama is number 14.
So these are the top 10 least visited states.
Correct. Alabama has 28.7 million annual visitors. Pretty good number.
It is, but it has a coast.
It does.
My belief, and look, I have not looked at this list. My belief is they probably do not border a Great Lake or the ocean. Like you said, the flyover states. Look, man, I'm just going to throw, these are just my thoughts. I don't know if it's true. I would say Iowa, Nebraska, maybe Wyoming, but like Wyoming at least is noted. Right. You know, there's something that you hear about it. What do you hear about Nebraska? That is not college football related.
The College Baseball World Series is in
damn it.
Omaha.
Yeah, it's coming up. Just a couple weeks.
It already happened.
Oh, did. It's already happened. See, that's how popular it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Did it really already happen?
Yeah, College Baseball World Series in June.
Oh, wow.
You think about the Little League World Series, my guy.
Happening right now.
Oh,
Right
okay. All right. Okay. My bad.
That's in Williamsport,
That's right.
Pennsylvania.
I got confused. All right, Jim, what's your next guess?
I would say Iowa. I agree with Iowa.
Iowa's number 6 on the list as far as the least interesting states. Travel survey interest on this state is 4.9%, whatever their metrics are.
Out of 100?
So they have an IndyCar race there, but it's the only pro thing they have there, and they get ridiculous, like, bands and artists.
Oh, sure.
They're just the guy that, like, runs it. It's like, I want people to come to Iowa.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. Jim, what's your next guess?
How about Oklahoma?
Oklahoma's number 4. 21.5 million annual visitors, though.
I think that's because of the college.
Travel survey interest is 4.4% on Oklahoma. All right, you got 2 out of the 10, Oklahoma and Iowa, and 1 strike, Jim.
I'll go with Nebraska.
Nebraska. Nebraska's number 2 on the list.
Wow.
3.7 survey interest.
What do you mean, wow?
Someone wanting to go to Nebraska. They do have 20 million visitors a year, though.
Sure.
Okay.
I just didn't think it'd be that high on the list, man.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
And look, I'm not even insulting Nebraska, but for me to say the name, it's hard for me not to yawn. Yes, Mike, maybe I'm insulting them a little, but I'm just being honest.
Okay, Jim, not too bad off. You got 3 out of the 10 and 1 strike.
How about Kentucky?
Kentucky. Believe it or not, they have a lot of visitors. They're number 17, but they have 70.5 million. All right.
That's sizable.
The reason being is because they've got a couple basketball programs that are pretty good.
Horse racing.
The Kentucky Derby.
Correct.
There are reasons people do go to Kentucky.
Some other ones, man, like Kansas, I can't think of any reason to go. No offense.
Tennessee?
Well, it's got Nashville, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
good point.
Nashville
Good point.
is
Good
monsters. What about like New Mexico? It's beautiful, but there's never really anything to do. Mike, you were just there.
What?
New Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, there's just
But so
no
is Arizona,
reason.
and there's Phoenix or Scottsdale, right?
There's just no reason to be in New Mexico.
I mean, my parents retired there for a reason.
Yeah.
They don't want to see anybody.
And you won't.
All right, Jim, what do you think?
Yeah, I think Kansas. I'll go with Kansas.
Kansas is number 3. A 3.7 survey interest level in going to Kansas. One of the states that no one really wants to go to. So far, you've got number 2, Nebraska. Number 3, Kansas. 4 is Oklahoma. And 6 is Iowa. So you've got 4 out of the 10. There are 6 states remaining.
All right, there's also places like New Hampshire and Vermont. Right? I mean, I feel like I'd rather go to Vermont than New Hampshire. No one talks about New Hampshire ever. No one cares. I don't know if you want to guess that. I'm just saying nobody on this planet cares about New Hampshire.
How about Indiana?
Indiana. Not in the top 10.
That's got to be the Indy 500.
Well, sure. Yeah.
There's no other.
Indiana's number 19.
And it's so close to Chicago.
You accidentally end up there. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going to have the Bears. So,
I hope not.
Right. You guys want to try to finish out to the top 10?
What, was that a third strike?
That was a third strike.
Oh,
on Jim.
sorry.
I'm going to go with Wyoming.
You're going to go with Wyoming. Wyoming is not in the top 20.
Okay, I was way off.
I'm going to guess both of the Dakotas, north and south.
Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. South Dakota is number 10 on the list with a 5.2 interest rate. North Dakota is the number 1 state that people least want to go to.
Yeah, I mean, there's
It's a frozen wasteland.
What do you know about it? We know more about it being in
We know
Washington.
Bismarck.
than
We know fracking.
Fargo.
Yeah, and Fargo because of a movie about murder. I mean, look, maybe it's the greatest place on earth, but if that's true, nobody knows that.
I know it has a per capita high prostitution rate because of all the dudes who go up there to work at those oil fields.
Okay, well, now there's a reason to go.
Because there's no regular women up there today.
There's not.
So here are the least deserving states for people to want to travel to. 20 is New Hampshire.
Okay.
19 is Indiana. Idaho is 18.
I can believe that.
Kentucky comes in at 17. Missouri at 16. Rhode Island at 15.
Yeah, I mean, why do you want to go?
Sure.
Well, if you live there, you live there. But otherwise,
Why?
You go through there.
Alabama 14. Minnesota's 13. Vermont 12. West Virginia 11. Here's
right.
the top 10. South Dakota number 10. Delaware, believe it or not, number 9. Now, if you're in the area, people do go to Delaware.
There's great beaches.
And we are done.
It's just if you ask someone in California, would you like to go to Delaware? They can know.
No.
Correct.
But like, what did I do wrong?
8 is Arkansas. Believe it or not, Alaska is number 7.
I would think people will be interested in Alaska because if you've never been, it's a
We have
mystery
a
land.
cruise ship industry in Seattle based on it alone. Iowa 6, Mississippi number 5.
Yeah.
Oklahoma 4, followed by Kansas at 3, 2 Nebraska, and 1 North Dakota. And there you go. With America's least popular states. They're one people want to go to and visit.
I don't think I'm surprised by any of that.
Exactly. Coming up at 5:08, we'll drink and toast with the shot of the day. You are listening to The Men's Room. Coming up at
Time to go back to school with Famous Footwear.
Why does it always sneak up on us?
It's like when your kid tells you about a bake sale the night before.
Then it's store-bought all the way.
Stores are the best.
Like Famous, with 800 stores, they're always nearby with shoes from the best brands like Jordan, Nike, Adidas, Birkenstock, New Balance, Skechers, and more.
Right now it's BOGO. Buy one pair, get one half off at Famous Footwear. And shop in store to get $10 to spend this fall. Some exclusions apply.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Las Vegas was built for stars. And on August 22nd, 2 of boxing's biggest take center stage. Raleigh Romero never follows the script.
This is my game.
Teofimo Lopez has never needed one.
This guy's got a big mouth.
For years, they've had plenty to say.
All you do is talk.
But with world championship gold on the line, can they back it?
Teo, I'm here. I'm going all in.
It's time to put up or shut up. Raleigh Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. August 22nd.
I'll shut you up.
Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
I'm pretty confident talking into a mic. Hey, I'm doing it right now. But home projects, I second guess everything. Is that noise normal? Is that water damage? Who do I even call? That's where Thumbtack comes in. Just upload a photo or voice note, and it uses AI-powered search to match you with the right top-rated local pro. So instead of guessing, you get clarity and can hire with confidence. For your next home project, try Thumbtack. Hire the right pro today.
At Great Wolf Lodge, there's adventure for the whole family. You and your pack can splash away in the indoor water park, where it's always 84 degrees. There's a massive wave pool, a lazy river, and tons of water slides for your pack to enjoy together. And the fun doesn't stop there. Get ready to explore and play at adventure-packed attractions from Magi Quest, a live-action game that takes place throughout the lodge to the Northern Lights Arcade. There's also a bunch of great dining options and complimentary daily events, like nightly dance parties, all under one roof. And the best part? With 22 lodges across the country, you're always only a short drive away from adventure. So bring your pack together at a lodge near you. Book your stay today at greatwolf.com and strengthen the pack.
At 5:08, we'll drink and toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check out with Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
Well, thank you, Miles. The UK is imposing new rules that would make it harder to convert old pubs into homes.
Wait, they made a rule to make it harder?
Yes.
Why?
So I think because if I read this correctly, what people were doing, the bars are having the pubs are having a hard time staying open right now because owning a pub is just not all that cost efficient and it's not raking in near as much, and so a lot of them are being forced to shut down.
All right.
And so a lot of people are scooping those up and turning them into homes because they're in desirable areas of the neighborhood.
I got you. Okay.
So they don't want to see these beautiful old pubs go down and be converted and torn down and changed. They want at least somebody to give some sort of a fighting chance. Meanwhile, the people around it are like, we can't afford it.
Right. There's your problem.
Can't get rid of the smell even if you buy it.
Yeah, no, I bet that's right.
And they're losing a lot of those old pubs.
Which is a shame. A lot of them have been around for friggin' millennia.
Hundreds. Yeah, hundreds of years.
Yes.
Start drinking again,
Longer
people.
than our country has been a country.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, wasn't there a bar over in England that's been around since like 700 something?
Oh, there was a girl when I was in York, England. She's like, oh, that's where I went to, they don't call it elementary school, but whatever they call it. And we're looking at the bit. It was like established like 900 AD.
Right.
And it just blew my mind. But to her, she's like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, man. 900 AD. That's a school.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, I went to one in Dublin. It's kind of a tourist famous one called the Brazen Head. And they say they date back to 1198.
Jesus,
That's
man.
insane.
We're cool when it's like established 1982.
Right.
Whoa.
No kidding.
Sharkies.
Dang.
Right.
There's a new mushroom-grown fabric that creators believe could replace leather.
All right.
I'll wear your fungus jacket.
I wear it. I mean, if I like it, cool.
Right?
Is it waterproof?
If it works, does it start budding new mushrooms on it?
If you leave it in a dark closet too long.
Just start picking them up and putting them into a salad. Great headline today, quote, pilot seriously injured following crash at First World War Airshow event.
You know, that happens.
Right. You know, if a plane crashes, people tend to not do too well at the end of it.
Those things.
Well, it's a plane from, I'm guessing, World War I.
Yeah.
On that area, yeah.
It seems like it could, it's a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
No airbags? Huh.
And they don't handle quite as well as the new ones do. No airbags. Put your thinking caps on, Jen's time for the Merriam-Webster word of the day. Still open on this one as we didn't have any winner on Friday. And I'll give you guys an 80% chance of success on this one. This is a good one. You guys are going to get it, okay? It's an adjective brought to you by the letter L. Adjective brought to you by the letter L. Now, something described as this is lacking in interest, enthusiasm, or zest.
Lethargic.
Not lethargic.
Lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical, Steve. You got it.
Not a bad guess, Miles. You're just wrong.
I know.
Lifeless.
Lifeless. Not bad.
Hey, way to jump in there.
Limp. Yeah, just throwing something in with an L.
Yeah. Lifeless.
My favorite L word is not actually a word, but we were in Portland years and years and years ago. And we're there on a bachelor party. There is this stunning waitress waiting out, but she just had the greatest ass. That's a long story short, right? So me and another coworker trying to figure out the proper adjective to describe this woman's ass. So we asked Miles, and he said, I don't know, but it ends in licious. I was like, you're absolutely right.
That needs to hang on the end of the word. All right.
It was impressive.
God.
Jesus. You still thinking that thing?
I know. I still
They
think
closed that restaurant down.
He's not kidding, dude. Like I said, once he said it ends in licious. It's like, you're right. You're right.
Didn't you guys post that photo?
No,
there was a different photo that you guys took of it. Okay, never mind. Let's see here. A study was done on which gender farted more often. Any
Women.
thoughts?
It's women. It's men. Women stink the most. Guys fart more.
Men averaged 5.2 farts a day, and women averaged 4.8. It's the difference of half a fart.
Half a fart. All right.
So we're virtually the same.
Half a fart. Not the whole thing.
Lying broads. I know you farted.
They still reek, man.
They do.
Good Lord.
They store them in there, man.
At least I announce when I have to fart, right? And then it makes it, or I say, pull my finger.
Right.
And you get a look, but it doesn't always sting.
Well, and they're
or
not.
we're watching TV, and I'm like, you farted.
They can never really compete. You
What
know what I mean?
sound-wise?
Yeah. Like when a dude farts, you know that a fart has occurred.
But we're also going for it.
Yeah.
You know, like we're swinging for the fences because it brings us immeasurable joy.
Yes.
You know, so I don't know if that's part of it. Like we want this to make noise because that's the stink is not funny. The sound is the funny, right?
The stink's a little funny.
Depending.
When it hits a nose that's not yours and somebody's upset about
That
it.
is fun.
It's a little funny. Right. Everybody can laugh at the sound, but I laugh when I mess people up with the smell.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Sometimes it can be brutal.
For anybody. New research has found that teen girls rival adults in the use of beauty products, and they link social media as the reason for the higher numbers.
You don't say.
Right. What do you know?
That doesn't seem shocking at all.
No. Like, again, you did a study on this.
Right. I feel like teenage years is when women are starting to really get into putting themselves together before they go out for the day. Just like teenage boys are, they're all doing their hair
Guys
right
are
now.
too. They're just not buying makeup.
Right.
Trust me.
Right, but they're buying Clearasil or whatever they use nowadays.
My son has a whole freaking skin routine.
That's what I'm
And ain't
saying.
makeup. Yes. And all of his buddies do. Like, it's the norm now.
Huh.
So they have all these products.
Looks maxing.
To
man.
his credit, like, no zits, I mean, just he's on top, but he's religious about it.
Right.
But all of his friends are
Keeping his hair up, making sure that looks good.
Oh God, he's obsessive about his hair. And
Exactly.
I told him you're on borrowed time with that. So yeah,
Right, and now we're at a time where the schoolyard isn't the only time when people see you. It's all over social media, and you need to keep up with that. You need to be on that, so you need to look good
They
at all
don't
times.
dress better, but they
Right.
take better care of themselves because now it's just pajama pants, Birks, and
Exactly.
a t-shirt. That's the look. But their skin is unbelievable. Well, we would try to dress up to impress the girls. We're just covered in zits.
Right. Meanwhile, I was sitting here at this age, like, it's good to learn those things. Take advantage of the fact that you don't have to be put together right now.
And do it now.
Right.
I'm like, do it now. Why not?
Goodness
Get
gracious.
older and not care.
A woman posted a video on the internet revealing the untold side effects of Brazilian wax.
Uh-oh.
No more silent farts.
Oh, really?
Apparently,
What?
apparently the hairs, because the Brazilian goes front to back, and apparently back there, the little hairs will do a little bit to help kind of keep the skin contact. So she's saying that once she goes Brazilian, that all of a sudden the skin's sticking together a little bit more, and it's causing quite thunderous,
Quite the visual.
Yeah, that's
thunderous butt trumpeting. But that got me thinking. What are some more things that people just don't know about life that we should have been told?
The Men's Room Top 10. The Men's Room Top 10.
So this one's going to hit just a little bit closer to home. This is from Medium.com, and these are 10 things that nobody tells you about life.
Okay.
Nobody tells you about life. Very bottom of the list, they go with your past doesn't matter. You're not defined by what happened in your past unless you let it define you. What defines you is what you do now, nothing more, nothing less. You can choose to be whoever you want to be right now. Your past will follow you to some degree.
But it depends on the age of the person you're talking to. Like, I don't want to entirely tell my kids that now.
Sure.
Because it would convince them to not worry about anything in the present when you talk about, the idea that you're going to grow up to be a full adult.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, everything you do matters, but certain things happened at school where I got in trouble, and I would tell them straight up, like, that will never matter in your life. The thing you got in trouble for today, like throwing a paper clip at your buddy.
Right.
Do not let this bug you. You got in trouble, you got caught, don't do it. But trust me, nobody's going to give an F.
Right.
I don't even give an F.
Right.
And I got an email about it, and I don't care.
And it will be forgotten about within the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be forgotten about by the time we eat dinner.
Right.
Don't worry about it.
There are certain astronomical things that will never quite leave you in your past, but if you've avoided all
Don't
those...
post a racist video. Don't murder anyone.
No kidding.
If you can avoid it, for the most part, you can explain everything else away.
There you go.
Right?
Right. And usually the excuse is I was a stupid kid.
And then we're going, yeah.
Right. And then you move on. We all did stupid stuff.
Yes.
Most of us didn't have it plastered all over the doggone place.
That's the difference.
Correct. Next on the list, you do not have to do it all alone. No matter what happens, where you are, or in what situation you're in, there are people out there who would love to support.
Sure.
Who can aid you, or who may know more than you. You can go. You can go at it alone, of course, but you never have to.
No, you don't.
That was a hard one for me to learn.
I think it is for anyone, because nobody likes asking for help because you have to make the admission of a fault or a fear. The things that already make you uncomfortable.
Sure.
So it's understood why people don't want to tell other people. But I will say, as crazy as the times are, I can't say the world, but certainly in the U.S., it's gotten better. Hey, man, you can reach out to people.
You can.
They'll be there for you.
Well, and I had a real fear as I was getting into the working world, going from my teenage school years into, okay, now you're a really member of society and you're working. There was a lot of things that kept showing up that it felt like I was behind on. Everybody else already knew this stuff. So
Sure.
I pretended so much about what I knew. Kind of fake it till you make it sort of a situation.
Everybody
because
does.
I was afraid to ask them what this was because there's developed a shame almost of how do you not know this already?
But
how
then
are you not caught
realize
up here?
50% of the people around you are lying to.
Yeah.
And most people that get on you for asking questions is something that seems simple to them. Like, generally, they're not the most well-read person.
Yeah.
Because it's
Sure.
odd. It's always been odd to me. Like, you know me. Like, I'll ask anybody anything. Like, I don't know what that word means. You're like, God. It's like, yeah, okay, dude. Whatever.
Right.
I mean, I'm choosing not to stay ignorant and actually know what the word means.
Exactly.
Boom.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. The world does not revolve around you. Still haven't figured this one out. It is not against you either, but it doesn't care whether you get left behind or not. The world does not feel empathy, but it doesn't hate either. Meaning if you want something, you got to go do what it takes to get it.
Period.
Right. Bad things happen sometimes.
They just do. And sometimes systems are built against you.
And the world gives you no time to recover from it.
Well, it's not the world's interest.
Correct.
I would say, look, tomorrow's still going to be tomorrow. So figure out what you want to do when you wake up. That's all.
Exactly. Go out and attack it. Go make it happen. If you're going to do it with a crutch there for a little bit because you've taken a blow, but it ain't going to stop for you. The world will keep spinning.
Yep.
Keep on getting after it. Again, these are 10 things that nobody tells you about life. We're getting deep in here. It's your responsibility. At the end of it all, you will be the one that has to justify the way that you live to yourself. There will be no one to take the blame when your life is at an end, so make sure that you live your life by your means. And this kind of goes back to your past doesn't define you and all that. There's a lot of reasons why people are the way that they are because of their past experiences, because of their past traumas and all that stuff. Understanding the problem is the beginning. That is the first step. The first step is admitting that you have a problem or admitting what that problem is. The next step...
Ted, I have a problem. See, I've admitted it, and I feel better.
Yeah, I feel great. Right. The next step is on you to then fix that issue. My dad did this when I was younger. Okay. You've now identified why you do why you are the way that you are. It still doesn't fly today.
Right.
You know, don't be the next generation's trauma.
The past shapes you, but that's it.
Exactly.
That's all.
Right. Your dad did those things probably because he didn't get over his stuff either.
And that was your dad. What about you? That is what we were talking about.
Exactly. Your story's not
I'm
going to be
comparing some of my
by
kids'
them.
bitch to me. I can be like, right, that's what I did.
Right.
Yeah, you're 40 now.
Right. Why are you still worried about it?
Right.
I don't know what to tell you.
This happened when you were 15. How do you not have this figured out yet? Come on. Just ask for help. We got you. Success, fame, wealth, they're all means, not an end. They all help in creating something. The question is, what is that something to you, and what is it all for in the end?
Can't speak to any of that.
Yeah, right? I don't, enjoy that one. 10 things that nobody tells you about life. Money doesn't change you. It only amplifies what is already present, but it will not make you happier from nothing. It will not make you an arrogant jerk out of nowhere and will not solve everything like magic. With or without money, you are still you.
Still you, but it relieves a lot of stress.
It can.
I mean, I've been homeless, and now I have a family, and I live in a house, and I can tell you the difference between those two things is money. It does not change who I am, but as far as what I don't have to worry, and I got a whole different set of worries like any human being on earth, so it's no big deal, but it felt a lot different when I was home.
Absolutely. And the one phrase that I've heard my entire life is money doesn't fix your problems, it changes them.
Sure. Yeah. No doubt about that.
Now, granted, I'm kind of tired of dealing with these problems, so I'd like to at least see what those other problems are that people are able to still go have.
I'd like to have those problems changed.
Yeah.
I got cash. Just change my problems.
Sure.
Exactly.
Can have problems no matter what. Give me some money.
Oh, man, I'm at a higher tax bracket.
Exactly.
Okay.
Dang it.
Give me some money.
Son of a gun.
Do you know how much it costs to change a Lamborghini tire? Okay. I will take it on, man. I will take this on.
The upkeep on this Lambo is just so much.
You know the problem of flying first class? Like, I would like that. I'm not saying they're not problems. I'm just curious what those problems are like.
Oh, I heard some kids, and they weren't. Look, these kids weren't trying to be mean. They just obviously are used to flying first class.
Oh yeah.
And just hearing them talk to their mom, and the mom had to be like, "It's okay. Like we don't have to fly."
Oh,
first
their coach.
Yeah, it's like their flight got changed or something, but like the 6-year-old son was like having a meltdown.
Mom.
And I was just like, at first it was kind of annoying.
What do you
me.
mean a middle seat?
Right, and then I'm just kind of looking at him. You could see like the couple had plenty. I was like, all right, I don't think he's being a spoiled brat. I just think this poor bastard he has no idea. As a coach must seem horrible.
He's never even been that far back in the plane because every first class, even when you go to the bathroom, you go to the one up front.
That's right.
And they pull the curtains. You're probably like, what is this back here?
I'm going to get robbed back there.
It's Mad Max back there.
Just walk away.
Nothing's black and white. Michael Jackson.
He's both.
There are
was.
There are positives in every negative and negatives in every positive. Life is a big mess of things and nothing is clear cut. Remember that.
Hey, most of life is lived in a gray area.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
That's why there's arguments that don't ever end because there is no black and white.
Right.
We're just walking through the gray, man. I should write a song like that. 10 things nobody tells you about life. Simple does not mean easy. I have been banging this drum for the last year and a half, dude. It's supposed to be a challenge, otherwise it wouldn't be any fun. Whoever said that life was supposed to be a free ride? There is a lot of things where the answer is simple.
Right, but getting there.
Correct.
It's like hunting, and I always say that. Like, shooting an animal with a gun is very simple.
Yes, it is.
The part of you hunting and strategizing and buying decoys and doing all these things, to track it down, but that's the joy.
Right.
It's the chase.
Right. The whole thing is the chase. Because once you take out whatever your target is, Well, now the day is over, but I enjoyed the 8 hours that we're out here doing the strategizing, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, right. That's a huge part of it.
But that's the joy.
I guarantee your daughter's Comic-Con her costume.
She enjoyed making it more than
so
she
than
enjoyed
going to
wearing it.
Comic-Con.
Absolutely. And she spent months and months every day of her own volition, right? Structuring this thing and all the rest. Like that's her joy.
Life's a journey, not a destination, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes even just with fishing.
Right.
Yeah.
People will
part of
fish
it's kinda-
all day and then catch and release.
Yeah.
I'm not even taking the fish home, brother. It's about the process.
It's about sitting on a dock and drinking with your buddies.
Or if you're me, I had a great time and didn't even get a bite.
Right.
Nothing
Just
happened.
hold on to a pole.
Yeah, basically.
And it wasn't in the water. It's incredibly simple is number 2. People make it out harder than it is. Do what you enjoy. Do not do what you don't enjoy. It's that simple.
Mm-hmm. I mean, do the best you can. I don't enjoy paying bills, but it's part of your responsibility.
Do what's necessary and then enjoy life while you can.
I said that to someone over the weekend. They said, you're a character. And I said, look, man, the only thing I own is my life, so I figured let's enjoy it, because what the F else am I going to do?
That's right.
And they seem stumped. I'm like, no confusion, man.
And then the number one thing that nobody tells you about life, I was amazed when I figured this one out. Nobody has a clue. Everybody's trying their best, but nobody really knows what to do or how to do it. So you might as well make your own decisions.
Yeah, that's all.
It was the wildest damn thing when I got older and all of a sudden it clicked like, oh, we're all just winging it.
Yeah, it really hit me with parenthood.
Exactly.
My kids, when they were much younger, are asking me questions because they think you know everything.
Yes.
And it just brought me back to, God, I thought the same thing when I was a kid, and now I realize my parents are making crap up just like I am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your parents
And
had
most
all the
people don't
answers.
care.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, it might be embarrassing for you or something, but, like, nobody knows. Nobody cares.
No. Nobody's going to dig that back up. They're going to laugh about it and move on. They'll tell you as a story, but they don't care about it.
No.
Nobody cares. Everybody's trying. Everybody's just doing their best.
I saw a woman, like, I don't know if she was, like, going to the gym or coming from the gym. She just tripped on the sidewalk. And I kind of giggled, but I hadn't thought about it. Like, I forgot to even tell you guys. Like, oh, man, she tripped to the sidewalk. But I was like, nobody cares.
But now you're telling us that she probably listens to the show. She's like,
that ruined her entire day, too.
It was very hard not to, because she, like, got up real quick and just walked by and be like, I saw that.
A man in Louisiana stole $20 worth of stuff from a Circle K, but you won't believe how they caught him, Miles.
How did they catch him?
Tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thanks for our headlines are coming up at 5:50 in the meantime. Have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Great time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink test and Steve at Thrill Hill to find out who we're toasting.
yes, indeed. And today we toast Ryan Ermani, co-host of Good Day Detroit on Fox 2 News, Detroit. Now, he, along with two co-hosts, are having a discussion about the reality survival show Alone that airs on the History Channel. And if you don't know, Alone is described as a show where 10 participants are forced to use their wits when left in the wilderness with nothing but a backpack. All right, well, that's when the co-host, when Deanna Centofanti, she asked her co-host to imagine being in that scenario. Have you seen
All
this?
right.
Ted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, she's just like, look, man, we're newscasters, dude. We got it good. We're sitting here. Can you imagine being out there? And she came up with a certain scenario for them to ponder.
If you can provide yourself with food, and again, they're ice fishing because everything is frozen, and you're looking for fat in the beaver.
Yeah,
the beaver is the beaver is the most sought after.
It is.
It is.
Ryan, do you think you could eat beaver? It's fat and then it's meat.
It made them all sick, though. They all got sick after it.
Well, you can't eat diseased animals.
Oh, God.
What about a moose?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think by the time she realized what she had said, it was already too late. Because there's three hosts. The dude laughing just had his face buried in his hands, would not look at the camera. The other male co-host is doing what he can to try to take it back. And then I think it snapped in her head like, oh, Jesus. And that's why she brought up the moose. But just remember, in the world of broadcast, just be careful how you phrase certain things. So we pour this booze, and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy.
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies. Down the hola bichola.
All right, you're going to get tested online now for Profile This, 206-803-ROCK. Profile This is next.
Time to go back to school with Famous Footwear.
Why does it always sneak up on us?
Famous to the rescue.
They've got all the best brands at the best prices.
And BOGO. Buy one pair of shoes, get one half off. Shop in-store to get $10 to spend this fall. Some exclusions apply.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska and Hawaii.
Denim starts with Abercrombie, and the people who wear it make it iconic. Their high-rise wide-leg jean is such a closet staple, while their ultra-loose low-rise is the go-to for nights out. And who could forget the high-rise 90s relaxed? It's the jean for every day. Complete the look with a bra-free top and you're set. Every pair comes in both classic fit and the viral Curve Love fit, with additional room through the hip and thigh to eliminate waist gap. It's truly denim made iconic. Shop Abercrombie Denim and more in the app, online, and in stores.
Las Vegas was built for stars. And on August 22nd, two of boxing's biggest take center stage. Rolly Romero never follows the script.
This is my game.
Teofimo Lopez has never needed one.
This guy's got a big mouth.
For years, they've had plenty to say.
All you do is talk.
But with world championship gold on the line, can they back it?
Teo, I'm here. I'm going all in.
It's time to put up or shut up. Rolly Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. August 22nd.
I'll shut you up.
Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
Girl, let's get real. Some pads are just diapers with a good PR team, but not the new Kotex BioCare. That's because Kotex BioCare helps defend against odor and irritants. And it's the first and only pad with this pH proactive system that helps optimize the pad's pH. Just think of it as self-care for down there. Check out Kotex.com for more details on the all-new Kotex, completely redesigned to meet your needs. You asked, we heard.
At Farmers, our honesty is contagious.
Wait, am I going to catch honesty?
Well, when you're with Farmers, it's kind of inevitable.
Well, how long does it take to... I lied to you when you asked if I knew what a deductible was. I don't know my dad's birthday, and I thought umbrella policies were for rainstorms. Actual rainstorms. I have it, don't I?
You don't just have honesty.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back-to-school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
A burst pipe. A dead water heater. The AC calling it quits. Who do you call? HomeServe is an easy way to handle unexpected home repairs, with plans covering stuff basic homeowners insurance usually won't. Instead of scrambling for a contractor, you make one call to get the repair process started. Join the millions of customers who trust HomeServe right now. Go to homeserve.com/podcast for 50% less your first year. That's homeserve.com/podcast. Savings compared to renewal price. Void in Florida.
The Men's Room presents Profile This.
And Stephen Thrill, could you please tell everyone how Profile This is played?
Sure can, Miles. It's a simple game where we share with you a real-life news story, something that happened right here on planet Earth. Earth. And as you listen to the story, based on the stereotypes you believe to be true of people and the decisions that people make, we'll ask you what it is you think makes the story a story. Hello, Ray. Welcome to the Men's Room.
Hola!
Hola! All right, Ray, you understand how this here game is played?
Yes, sir, I do.
Fantastic. You have a choice today of one of three categories. Now, today we offer you Hit Me With Your Best Shot, where you guess the unconventional object that someone used as a weapon. Animalize This, where you guess the animal responsible for causing the problem. And finally today, License to Spill, where you guess the substance responsible for creating the mess.
I think I'd like to go with Animalize.
We go to Indiana, where police responded to an unusual early morning call. and wound up wrangling an escaped animal. The Jeffersonville Police Department said on social media that officers responded to a call from an early morning driver Saturday morning about a critter on the loose. No officers or anyone else was hurt during the call for service, but that was no guarantee based on the animal. Now, the critter was captured by officers and taken to the place of Kentucky Anna Sanctuary for Care. Kentucky Anna. Yeah. By the way, police said they are familiar with the owners of this particular critter, which has escaped before. They're none too happy, but it is what it is. Now, the question for you is, what was the animal that escaped? Was it a monkey? Was it a python? Was it an emu? Or was it an alligator? So monkey, python, emu, or alligator?
Well, wasn't quite the critter list I was expecting.
Well, not so much in Indiana.
Idea? That's true. Anybody got any ideas?
I'm going to go emu, Ray.
But it seems like they've been to this house before because they've lost this pet.
They know the owner of this pet because this pet has escaped before.
Right.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's got to be a monkey. If it's that recognizable.
Okay.
I just feel like alligator. I don't know why.
Alligator.
All right. Yeah, maybe.
What was the animal they had to wrangle in for a second time? Was it a monkey, a python, an emu, or an alligator? We'll find out next.
That was a tease.
You are listening to The Men's Room. Category has analyzed this on Profile This. We head to Indiana where police had to wrangle in an escaped animal after an animal was spotted on the loose. Apparently, this guy had escaped before. Question is, would it escape for a second time? Was it a monkey, a python, an emu, or an alligator?
And Ray, that is the question that we posed to you, but let us start with D. Ted Smith. You went emu.
Oh.
Hey, look.
No, I went monkey.
Monkey. You went monkey. You did go monkey. Yes.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, 20% of the people on YouTube agree with you. Those who voted, they said, hey, man, 1 out of 5 people, they agree with you, Ted. And 1 out of 5 wrong.
Still wrong. Damn it.
Mouse Montgomery, you went with an emu. That was easily the number one big winner there on YouTube with 44%. But again, it was not an emu. So, Ray, that leaves you. Now, 24% of the people, now 23% of the people on YouTube agree with you that it was an alligator.
An alligator?
And you are correct, sir.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
An alligator. I mean, go figure, man.
Indiana alligator.
Yeah, the Indiana alligators.
He's famous.
Now for all TV news all the time for TV Time with T.
And now, because your pathetic life is confined to countless hours in front of a talking box, the Men's Room presents TV Time with Ted.
I think a lot of people were kind of like me this past weekend. It is just preseason, but it was very fun to see the Seahawks kind of back in action. Not a lot of the starters played, which...
It's kind of standard fare.
Not shocking, now, especially now there's only 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
Like they might... I'm trying to remember last year. I feel like maybe the starters played in that last game.
Maybe. I feel like most of them, if they played, maybe in the second game.
Yeah, and everybody has a different kind of ways. I want to say like the Rams barely just are like, no, we're not really playing starters at all.
They don't. They know what's up.
Correct.
Most teams have a pretty good feel of who the starters are going to be and how they're going to perform.
Yeah.
And it was the Vikings lost one of their starters for the season. I can't remember who it was, but he did not need to be out there.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the issue, right?
Right. It's a player that doesn't need to be out there. You know they're going to be just fine. Then you got them hurt and they're gone for the season.
Right, even with like the Seahawks, right? Like Drew Lock, like he's played in this league long enough. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I didn't realize who it was.
Jalen Monroe's got to get those first. He's got to get more snaps in game situations.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
But hey, if you're a Seahawks fan, I mean, they came out, drove the field, scored, like looked good right away.
Mm-hmm. And then,
yeah, I mean, look, the second half wasn't great. You know, I'll be looking forward to seeing Hard Knocks tomorrow to see what Coach McDonald says.
All right,
but. Yeah, I mean, they still got to kind of set a tone and decide what that.
They put that show together fast.
They do.
It's unreal how quickly they turn that show around.
Those guys probably work, 19 hours a day during the course of... I mean, the guys that do Hard Knocks.
Yes, I mean, they play that game Saturday. That will be on tomorrow's episode. Oh, yeah. So they do a good job with it. And then other than that, frankly, it was just kind of nice to have... Like I announced on Friday, if you have your Comcast or Xfinity, like you got NFL Network back. So there was just kind of games on all weekend if you just wanted to watch some football.
Oh, yeah.
You could turn it on. I would say on the downside of Seattle sports is like, well, the Mariners and the Sounders still played some games this weekend. Yeah.
Well, Mariners beat the Astros last night.
Yeah. All right.
Whitecaps, no, I mean, it's 7 in a row.
It just doesn't look too hot right now. Also, man, I ran into Steve yesterday for a minute, and then my buddy was like, my buddy canceled. Good. I don't want to go to a 7:30 Sunday night start.
Oh yeah, that's what. Yeah, he was just saying that. Like, the guy canceled. I don't want to go. I'm like, I get it. Sunday, the team's terrible right now. I understand.
Yeah. Also, hey, credit to the 12s that went to that game. I was shocked how loud that stadium was for preseason.
I know. It's relentless.
I know it's a point of pride now, but also I'm figuring those have to be some people that maybe don't go to games all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So for them, that's the most fun. And me and my buddy, we still took it as preseason for us. We get the grill fired up, got some stuff cooking and whatever.
Yeah.
Got to keep everything moving. All right. Now, this is obviously sad news. Hayden Panettiere, she died yesterday. She was only 36 years old. Look, this info says there's no cause of death. I've read some other stuff. There might have been some Narcan there.
Yeah.
She has a history of, I'm guessing, some mental issues and some drug use, which I honestly did not really realize till today when I was reading all this stuff about her.
Oh, my wife knew. So she told me last night that she died. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And then this morning, my wife's explaining that there may be some chemicals involved one way or another. And she goes, but she's been struggling with that since she had postpartum. And I was like, I did not realize. And she goes, oh, yeah, that's when things kind of went off the rails for her.
Right.
And
so her kid basically lives with Vladimir Klitschko.
Yeah.
Right? So, his 11-year-old daughter has basically been with him
her whole life.
Right. And she even kind of signed off on it. Was like, I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
Even though we're not together, I think it's better for the kid to be with him right now. But obviously, I mean, she was a bunch of different things. Actress. She was a cheerleader on Heroes from 2006 to 2010. She had already been a child artist. She was in Nashville, 4th and 6th Scream movies.
Again, apparently she was on, oh boy, may have been guiding light. Again, my wife, I mean, she just knows the stuff off the top of her head. And she goes, she's been acting forever. And I'm like, I remember Heroes. She's like, before that, I believe it was guiding light, but she was a child actor.
Yeah, remember the Titans.
Jesus, really?
That? Was she in Friday Night Lights, the TV show, too?
She might have been. She was, I think, is it Boone's daughter?
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was the one that knew football.
Okay, but yeah, she's been acting for a long, long time.
Yeah. Just a tragic story. And then I guess, what was I going to say, in May, she released a memoir, This Is Me, A Reckoning, where she talked about personal struggles, the depression, the addiction, domestic abuse, and the death of her brother in 23.
Good God, man.
Yeah, it just seems like...
She was only 28 years old.
But her brother? And she's 36.
Wow. It's like, why are you in South Carolina? Then I realized, she flew to see her boyfriend.
She just flew. Is that why she went?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, who would live in Greensville?
Yeah, with that.
No offense. It's very nice. It's lovely. No, I'm so sorry.
No, the offense is already taken. Too late. Too late, man.
People like Greenville.
Okay.
I will say, I read other stuff, too, that I guess one of the, either this guy or the guy before, they were kind of getting back together, but she thought it was going to hurt her professionally because maybe people don't like him. There's just so much stuff you read about it. I'm like, man, I just never thought about having to think about that stuff.
No. No, we have not.
Obviously, she started, though, as a child actress, and there's a lot of shows with kids on them. So these are the 15 best teen dramas of all time.
Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah. You watched All American yet?
Drama? I have not watched All American.
Just checking. I did not realize this one was a drama. It was on Fox from 2009 to 2015. I thought it was just singing and having fun. Apparently, it was a drama.
Glee?
Okay.
There you go, Mike.
Yeah, it's high school, so it's going to have its drama factor. Not to mention one of the lead actors eventually died, which created a bunch of drama on there.
Corey something, right?
But he died in real life, correct?
Yeah, he died in real life, yes.
Right, so then you had to
So they couldn't bring him back.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. My wife used to watch it. She enjoyed that show.
I've never even heard of this one. 2012, 2013, Bunheads on ABC Family.
Never heard of that.
I guess that maybe they all had hair buns?
Hipsters.
Right?
Or their heads look like butts. I don't know.
Bunheads. Swagger, 2021 to 2023 on Apple TV.
Don't know that one.
Nope.
Yeah, some of these shows, honestly, I'm kind of blown away. Skins on BBC America. That was a mid-2000 show.
Sounds gross.
Yeah. You got Betty, HBO. That one was only on for 1 year. Number 10 on the list of 15 best teen dramas of all time. Beverly Hills 90210.
Okay. I mean, to me, maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. Maybe it's good, maybe it wasn't. But to me, at least, not even my generation, I was kind of aged out, but like that defined what a teen drama was.
10 years?
It was everywhere.
It was 10 years. It was on from 1990 to 2000. So, like, for me, right, like, that's what I'm becoming a teenager.
So that's your heyday, right?
Right, that's when I'm in high school and stuff. So, yeah, so, like, we watched it, I want to say it was Thursday nights. I mean, we watched it all the time, loved it, but it also was kind of age appropriate. Is there supposed to be high school kids? I'm like,
Sure.
I was in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
Veronica Mars.
Was that Kristen Bell?
Ooh. Nah.
I never watched the show, but somehow, to me, it's like one of those Buffy shows.
Yes,
like I
you
knew
nailed
it was there. I never watched it, but people that liked it seemed to really like it.
Yeah.
Again, we're talking about some of the best teen dramas of all time. The OC on Fox.
Never got into that one.
You know what? Me and DB got real fired up when it came out. And I feel like the first year it was like a massive, massive show. And then I feel like we fell off pretty quick.
But it's kind of like a follow-up to 90210 without being related to 90210, right?
No.
I
mean, they're both in California.
I mean, like, that's just the sense I got because I didn't watch either one. But, like, even when I saw, because I remember the show coming out, and I'm like, okay, it looks like another Beverly Hills.
I mean, it was kind of just, it was more of like, it was ridiculous, right? Like nowadays, you know more about places, but Orange County was just one of those rich places.
Legendary, yeah.
Right, like I never knew much about it. So when this show came out, it was like all the drama that goes on with these super rich kids. Then they ended up having reality shows about Orange County and stuff.
Right.
Actual rich kids.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Buffy the Vampire Slayer makes the list. That was from 1997 to 2003.
I made a porn called Buffin' the
Buffin' the Slayer.
Yeah, Buffin' the Slayer.
But I still remember. I'm old enough to remember.
Buffin' the Vampire.
Yeah.
You will come to me.
It's a list of best teen dramas. You had My So-Called Life. And then the top two, these are ones everybody's heard of. Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Remember there was the movie, which I had recently just watched on a plane. Then that show was on NBC for a while. And then Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks always tops every list of like, it's the perfect teen drama show. But nobody watched it. And it was only on for a year.
I honestly thought it was a 30-minute comedy. I'd never watched it until you just said this now. I didn't know it was supposed to be a drama.
Right, and it's got like all kinds of like now we know them as stars, but they were much younger and we didn't really know.
It spurred the career of a lot of those thunder comedians. Seth Rogen, James Franco.
That's their show. Okay, all right.
Jason Segel was in there.
And everything you read is always like the writing was so good. This was so good. I'm always like, how did it only last a year then?
Because there's always a difference between critical acclaim and the public really latching onto something.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
And it's hey, this is critically acclaimed. Like, bro, nobody watched your movie or your TV show. So, and you ask yourself, what would you rather have? Obviously, you'd love to have both, but in the end, you go, well, my TV show or movie was panned, and we made $100 million, and it was on for 10 seasons, or it had incredible critical acclaim and it was canceled after a season and a half.
Yeah, and like 90210 made the list. I'm kind of surprised. I guess it really wasn't a drama besides a few episodes, but I would have thought, Saved by the Bell would have been on there.
Is that a drama or a comedy?
I mean, it's mainly a comedy. They had some serious episodes.
I believe they call that a dramedy.
Yeah, somebody got caught on or hooked up on caffeine pills one time. Like there was some drama in there, not much.
Miles, did we even have teen dramas when we were? We had like after school specials, but they were kind of one-offs, right? And so it'd be about drugs or getting abused at home or something. But like, it was on at 4, it was done at 5, but it wasn't a series. I don't know that we had a lot of sitcoms and we had
with
a lot
teens in them, but they were always comedy. Now, it wouldn't that they didn't take a dramatic turn. Or like a life
strokes talking about racism was not drama.
Well, like a life lesson.
right.
But it wasn't like, oh no, will Shelley go out with me?
Yeah, none of that.
Oh my God.
Well, and Saved by the Bell was much more of a comedy, but it did have like a couple episodes that were like serious episodes.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, 90210 was obviously much more serious, and it was an hour long.
It's going to be heavy to know.
Once you say drama, I'm kind of like, say less.
Is there a 30-minute drama? Not on cable, network.
You're right.
Because it seems to me on network,
they're always like an hour long.
30 minutes means sitcom. Hour means, because there are no hour comedies on network TV, and there's no 30-minute dramas. And sometimes I think you could do well to flip the script depending on what the show is.
Who writes?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And just don't.
And Miles is right. You're both kind of right. If you have like that half-hour long show, then
it's a comedy.
There's like a life lesson in there.
Of course.
But you're right. It's not like outwardly.
It ain't going to be a drama.
I mean, you're right. Because I'm thinking about HBO. Curb Your Enthusiasm. Comedy. 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
The Wire. Drama. Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems to be
Sopranos,
the standard
hour.
rule.
Breaking Bad, an hour.
Hey, you're right.
Like sometimes I'd like to laugh for an hour and be dramatic for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like you could do a drama in 30 minutes, and you could make a really good comedy that lasts an hour. It's just I don't know that anyone has ever done that.
I mean, SNL's, 90 minutes?
90, but it's sketch.
No, 60, right?
No, it's 90, but there's no particular plot. It's
Correct.
a sketch comedy, so you throw in.
I didn't realize I went an hour and a half.
11:30 to 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Miles.
Well, I'm not up that late.
You can watch it.
I've checked out. I've never seen the second musical performance.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, yeah.
I've gotten to the age now where, I thoroughly enjoy, if I'm home on a Saturday, watching it at 8:30, or I'll just DVR
I do that now.
and watch it the next day. But yeah, when they started showing it on the West Coast Live, I was like, this is great.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
Yes,
I'm an old man that's done at 10. Now I can watch my other programs.
Programs.
Yeah, programs.
It's weird, but yeah. When I'm back east sometimes, if it's that time of year and there is new episodes of it, I'm just Jesus, man, I got to wait up to 11:35 to actually watch this.
Same thing with football. You guys wait until 1. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous to wait that long.
First slates with coffee, not beer.
Yeah.
Let's see. 18th season premiere of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's on tonight on FX.
Wow. Thank you, Tim. We appreciate it. You're listening to The Men's Room.
At Farmers, our honesty is contagious.
Wait, am I going to catch honesty?
Well, when you're with Farmers, it's kind of inevitable.
Well, how long does it take to... I lied to you when you asked if I knew what a deductible was. I don't know my dad's birthday, and I thought umbrella policies were for rainstorms. Actual rainstorms. I have it, don't I?
You don't just have honesty.
You have Farmers. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum.
Learn more at farmers.com. Underwritten by Farmers Truck or Fire Insurance Exchanges or Affiliate. Products not available in every state.
Back to school is busy enough. The last thing you need is shopping that makes it harder. Whether you're moving into a dorm, your first apartment, or just getting organized for the semester, Wayfair makes it easy to get everything you need in one place. Furniture, bedding, storage, decor, study essentials, all at prices you'll love, with fast shipping before move-in day. Get everything you need for back to school season. Shop Wayfair.com today.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
I'm Serena Williams, and I'm healthier on Ro. I've lost 34 pounds in a year with GLP-1s, diet, and exercise. On Ro, you can access GLP-1 options, including the first FDA-approved GLP-1 pill for weight loss. Go to ro.co/journey to see if you qualify. 14 to 20% average weight loss in 1 year in non-diabetics with obesity or overweight with a weight-related medical condition versus 2.2% to 3.1% in placebo arm. RX only. To stay informed about serious side effects, go to ro.co/safety.
Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. Now, let's see what's happening in the real world.
All right, here we go. No ride opens in England where you can emulate death in a sinking cruise ship. Meanwhile, a man steals $20 in sweets from a Circle K, but shouldn't have gone in for a second trip. Drug police officer basically admits you should never take a DUI test. A drunk driver going 90 through storm damage is now under arrest. And today's rescued animal is whoever owns the world's new ugliest dog. It is time for your headlines.
Now, it's time to hit the headlines. Here's my cop.
All right, our top story, we go to Louisiana, where the criminals don't think things through. A little after midnight, a local Circle K was visited by a young man that walked in, grabbed himself a handful of items, and walked out without paying. We call this shoplifting. His haul included 3 packages of small donuts, 2 honey buns, 1 pound cake, and a fountain drink, totaling just under $20. It looks like he raided the hostess aisle.
That's what it sounds like.
Officers were called when the shoplifting was discovered, and they arrived to begin their investigation. Now, while taking a look at the footage and other possible evidence, the officers were stunned when the man that they saw in their surveillance video walked himself right back into the Circle K during the investigation.
Okay.
He was quickly arrested and faces charges. They've also connected him to a burglary that occurred at the local Elks Lodge. So I think the story kind of laid it out that returning to the scene of the crime is when, he's just walking to the Circle K to just grab, is there an investigation going on here? It kind of lowers your ability to be a suspect because why would you come back? Other than the fact they got your stupid ass face on camera.
I'm not saying I've committed crime, but if I had, what I didn't do is return.
His face is very recognizable.
It is.
It's completely messed up.
It is. He's, there was a reason why he was craving sugar.
Right, what's the old saying? They always return to the scene of the crime.
Always.
Exactly. Got to see what's going on. You guys got any leads? Anybody think you might have?
Once you ask the question, I'm like, that's the guilty guy.
Right.
Like, sorry, man, that's the guilty
guy. Who do you guys think it is?
like, sir, it's a shoplifting. This is not like a triple homicide.
Right.
If you care about finding the suspect of a $20 shoplifting, there's a good chance you're the shoplifter.
Right. We're probably not going to find out who it is unless he starts asking questions.
But he has questions about a misdemeanor. That's what I'm convinced. Like, that's the guy.
Right. In other news, awkward story out of Florida. It didn't take long for officers to ID a suspected drunk driver. Authorities got complaints about a man that they had found visibly intoxicated sitting behind the wheel of a parked car. They arrived on the scene and made contact with the man, though they didn't exactly need to ask for his ID because he's an officer with the local PD that was off duty at the time.
Hey, Jim.
They did follow protocol and ultimately arrested the man for DUI. He's now facing charges.
Yeah.
It's bad luck.
I saw his picture. I'm like, yeah, you look like a Florida cop and you look hammered.
Yeah.
Both of those things, yeah.
If you're just sitting in your car, though. What if he's sitting in the backseat? Is he okay?
Better.
Right? Obviously, the driver's seat's concerning because you're probably going to end up driving, but what if I'm just hanging out in the passenger seat, just sobering it out?
I'm pretty sure there's rules about like where the keys are,
Right.
and this and that. So, yeah, I don't know. I think if the keys are not in the ignition, you're just asleep in the back seat. But yeah, if you're anywhere close now, you can control the car. I think that's how they get you.
Yeah, exactly. But wait, there's more drunk driving. We head for Indiana. Local officers observed a vehicle driving a little over the speed limit, just a tidge, 90 and a 55, and they initiated a stop. When talking with the driver, they noted that he showed signs of impairment and performed some field sobriety tests. The report goes that the man was alleged to be more than twice the legal limit at the time of the tests, and he was arrested. What makes this even more dangerous beyond driving at a high rate of speed while intoxicated is he was speeding through an area that was littered with storm damage. We're talking down power lines, down trees. He's now facing charges.
Yeah, Indiana.
Come on, man.
Right. The fact that you could blow through that much storm damage.
Yeah.
Down to power lines and trees. The roads are not the way they're supposed to be.
Five people died.
Right, during the storm.
Yeah.
And you're drunk, and you're doing 40 miles over the speed limit. What are we doing? Come on, man. I understand that you're trying to get home, but for crying loud out, what are we doing here? To England, just north of London, where a local family amusement farm is under scrutiny. I like this one. I shouldn't, but I like this one. The farm has been targeted by a growing number online after someone took issue with a ride that has been an attraction at the farm for a number of years. It's a Titanic-themed slide. Now, the ride appears to operate by sitting patrons at one end of the large ship, sitting them down, and then it uses the hydraulic lift to hoist one end of the ship into the air, allowing patrons to slide down. In spite of operating for several years, groups are now calling the ride distasteful and disrespectful of those that lost their lives in the tragedy.
James Cameron made over $1 billion profiting off of a movie.
That's right.
Get over yourself. I thought you put out a movie about a fictional movie.
Exactly.
And he made
in graphic detail
billions of dollars off of it.
Right.
I think a ride's fine.
But this little slidey ride.
Yeah, that's over the line.
Right.
I'd go on it. I'm not going to lie.
too.
I'm like, yeah, I'll ride the Titanic.
Absolutely.
And people are like, that's like having a 9/11 ride. It's like, well, nobody that survived the Titanic is alive anymore.
Also, one was a terrorist attack. One was a guy who ran into an iceberg.
Right.
I let them do the math. If you can't differentiate, we can't help
Exactly.
you.
Both
That's
are
way
tragedies,
above my pay.
but
yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe that wasn't it. Is that the people that survived that should have remembered the Titanic, they're all dead. Anybody who was a baby at the time that was pulled off, they don't remember a doggone thing about it.
Well,
But Thrill's right. Also, one was an accident, one was a terrorist attack.
Right.
Like they make Titanic films. They don't make films about the Louisiana or whatever that the Germans blew up.
Exactly.
Right? Like
You know
two
why?
different kind of things here. And it's one of the most famous boat stories of all time.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's one of the greatest cautionary tales. But just in case it serves with a bad taste in your mouth.
Thankfully, there's good news.
It happens every year, and it's come around once again. The world's ugliest dog contest has crowned its champion. Sitting along the tough competition such as Little Princess Wonder, the Chinese crested dog, Pinky, the albino Pomeranian Chihuahua mix, and a rather dopey-looking dog named Scooter. The champion was none other than 6-year-old Ginny Lou, a bug-eyed pug with a tongue that sits anywhere but inside of her mouth. She and her owner are the winner of the $5,000 prize.
Why does it always have to be like there's something wrong with these dogs? Can't they just being ugly?
They're being nice.
All right.
Right? There's something wrong with the dogs that win every year. They're not just ugly. I've seen some, it's like ugly people. There's something where you're ugly, and then there's something where something's wrong.
They'll seem to have their tongue hanging out of their mouth.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think these dogs have deformities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they're ugly.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't make the rules. Men's Room Sports, you got WNBA basketball over on Peacock and baseball on ESPN. Over the weekend, the Mariners were in Houston taking on the AL West leading Astros and won the series 2-1. Who are we right now? I have no frickin' idea. It's whoever they want to be. They're doing their own thing. But they've got the night off as they head for Milwaukee, Wisconsin to take on the Brewers, and that series starts tomorrow. As far as the weather, should be cool into about 58 tonight with relatively clear skies. Tomorrow should be a lot like today. Some clouds in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon with a high right around 78. And that is it for your headlines. With that, Mike Hawkins out.
Hey, sir, appreciate it. Coming up until 7:20. Jolene's got your chance at $500 worth of gas.
Yes, it is all true. In the meantime, well, we be all about this bitch. So until tomorrow, please do what you do best. And for Aletha's sake, stay beautiful.
The Men's Room has been taped before a live studio audience. Wardrobe and makeup provided by Mantastic Limited. This has been a presentation of the Men's Room Radio Network.
Oh, man!
A Double Flush production.
Nerds! Today's episode is sponsored by NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast. Ever Google a money question and end up 12 tabs deep with 12 different answers? This podcast is your shortcut back to clarity. NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast breaks down financial decisions with a team of trusted journalists. They explain the why behind decisions like investing, home buying, and choosing credit cards with clear research-backed insights. No jargon, no misinformation. Make your next financial move with confidence. Follow NerdWallet's Smart Money Podcast on your favorite podcast app.
One of the biggest things I see, most women are not getting enough fiber, especially the right kinds of fiber, and they don't even realize it. That's why I like using Chronometer. It makes it incredibly easy to actually see what you're eating and understand your nutrition on a deeper level. I especially appreciate that it tracks both soluble and insoluble fiber because they each play different roles in overall wellness, digestion, and metabolic health. What sets Chronometer apart for me is the accuracy and detail. A lot of tracking apps only focus on calories, but Chronometer gives you meaningful micronutrient data I can actually use. The platform is easy to use, reliable, and helps you make more informed nutrition choices without guesswork. If you want better insight into your nutrition during midlife and beyond, download Chronometer for free today at chronometer.com and start learning what your body may really need.
This episode sponsored by She's Birdie. You lock the hotel room door, then check it again, and maybe one more time, because even the nicest room can feel unfamiliar at night. That's why She's Birdie created Birdie Box. With She's Birdie, you can bring peace of mind with you. Birdie Box is a portable travel door alarm for hotels, dorms, Airbnbs, and anywhere you stay away from home. Just attach it to the door frame, switch it on, and if someone opens the door, Birdie Box blasts a loud siren and flashing alarm to alert you and everyone nearby. Because the best part of travel isn't worrying, it's sleeping soundly. Birdie Box from She's Birdie. Locking in peace of mind wherever you stay. For safer, more confident travel, visit shesbirdie.com. That's SHESBIRDIE.com.
La Playa can sound like, for others, it's. But this is our playa. Corona. La Playa awaits. Relax responsibly. Corona Extra Beer. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This episode was brought to you by Allianz Travel Insurance. A flat tire made you miss your plane to Paris. How unromantic. Trip Change Protection can reimburse the fees to switch your flight. Love does conquer all. Learn more at AllianzTravelInsurance.com.